Welcome to the BYB podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys. And tonight we have a special guest with us, Adam Goldstein from Adam Goldstein TV. Welcome, buddy.
Me, I'm it. You told me we were going to have somebody good on tonight.
Yeah, well, I was hoping to get someone good on, but hey, I'll settle for Adam any day of the week, right? Adam?
Dun, dun, dun. Hey guys, it's me,
Super Jew. Wait. Is that what the dun was for?
Well, that's what I like to call myself. I mean, I wear a cape and I do kind of save the day, you know?
Right.
And but destroy Western society.
The time you sent me that picture, that's the only thing you were wearing was a cape. That was kind of disturbing, honestly.
Listen, don't discuss that on the air, okay?
There was nothing
better not send that to the
about that picture either.
You better not show that to the Minnesota police.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, revenge. I mean, I sent it automatically to Gino Bisconte.
Oh, and, fuck, I'm fucked. I am fucked now.
You know what I said?
Probably on the phone with the Minnesota police right now.
You know what I said when I sent it to him?
What?
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
Oh, man.
And he was like, oing, 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 oing. Yeah, he got all excited too. You know that Gino loves naked men pictures. Absolutely. Always checking out dudes. Yes. See, actually, someone does want to see Quad and Adam. Look at that.
Okay. Baby. Oh, look at the dog. He looks so happy.
The wonderful, the amazing
Christmas dog.
No better than KB, the greatest. She's got the greatest rack.
Believe
One
me.
of the best racks. Yes. Hello, everybody. Mr. Z, why are you guys saying some horrible shit about Quadfather? Do I have a fucked up neck?
They're making fun of my t-shirt and saying I'm boring. You're not getting the brunt of it. Don't worry. We're all taking our turns in the barrel.
They got to bear the brunt of it. Right.
Somebody wish me happy Hanukkah.
There. He's called me turkey neck.
Guys, stop being mean to us. Stop. Definitely don't be mean to us in a super chat because that really has a lot of weight to it.
Yeah, for $2, I'll make fun of my trans data. No problem. I don't need no $4.99 to make fun of people's trans data.
Yeah, it's like, here, have some money, loser. That would really make us mad.
Yeah, don't hurt our feelings in a super tip. As you guys can see, they're pinned. Do I even have to say this anymore? The links are pinned to the top of the chat. Figure it out your fucking selves. If you're not smart enough to figure out how to send us money, then I don't know.
We can't do anything for you guys. Sorry. We tried to help.
What do you mean send the link to Uncle Jack? Why would I do that? That guy's a total fucking dud. He's a nobody. He's a nothing. He's
Uncle who?
Yeah, he's from Pennsylvania. He's from Pennsylvania, dude. Like Philadelphia. Like the worst people in the world live in that shithole.
Yeah, their bells are all cracked and shitty.
They're crappy. Yeah, look at the fans they got. Like they go to the Eagles games, throwing batteries at Santa Claus.
Cheesesteak has peppers and onions in it. I come from New England. Cheesesteak is just shaved cheese and steak and nothing else. I don't buy any of that Philly shit.
Yeah, what do you like the whiz on your
no American cheese, but just melted, but just like you don't need to pile a bunch of shit on it. I'm not a fan. And I know Philly cheesesteak is a thing. I respect it, but it's not, to me, that's not a steak and cheese. That's different. I have very strong opinions about this.
Well, people in the chat have strong opinions on Uncle Jack, too, apparently. Uncle Jack is boring as fuck. Yeah, get him. You guys go get that motherfucker. Teach him a lesson. KB, nah, Philly people rule, complete degenerates. Yeah.
They're definitely tough, though. Yeah.
I'm sure, yeah, KB is correct.
Especially West Philadelphia, because that's where Will Smith
West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground, where I spent most of my days chilling, relaxed. All right. I'm turning into Ray DeVito every time I hear a reference and I automatically have to start singing the stupid song. Yes, Fresh Prince. Yes, you called it, buddy. Philly. Yeah,
people from Philly, they'll get up on stage and they'll smack you.
Smack you around. Yeah, what? Have you lived in Philly? I know you're an East Coast boy.
No, I've never. I've driven through Philly, but I've never lived there. I've remotely been to Pennsylvania. I've been to Erie, Pennsylvania, and it was pretty eerie.
Erie. That sounds very eerie because it's close to Salem. I don't know. Why is it Erie?
Erie. It's on like the lake. It's like the western part of Pennsylvania. It's like Ohio, basically.
Never heard of her. Mr. Z, Philly people equals nitrous mafia. And no idea what you're talking about. Are you talking about people that like nitrous?
Balloons?
Yeah, exactly.
The tank people.
Oxide? They're all high and retarded? Or are we talking about like they inject that nitrous into their engines and drive fast? Fast. This guy's talking shit. All right, I like this Froggy guy. He seems like
yeah, me too. He's telling me to shut up. He must be new.
No, I don't think. Maybe he is, but that would be funny if that's true.
Froggy.
I do like him making fun of Uncle Jack and Philly guys. He says they have soft ass hands and they're all fucking talk. So there you go.
Maybe they like pumice soap. That goop, or what is it? Lava soap.
Lava.
Your hands feel like a baby's ass after you wash your hands with that shit.
Right. It's like using sandpaper. It's a cheat code.
Yeah.
Send Froggy the link. Yeah, I know. Actually, I do like.
Do it. I'm Froggy. In
favor. I do like this Froggy guy. Hey, you're more than welcome to come on the show and make fun of Adam, Froggy. You can do it live. We're doing it live, as you all know. Deitois, the lovely Deitois. Medieval woman.
What's up, Deitois?
Yeah, we don't have the medieval woman sound drop over here at BYB. I could get it, but I'm not a ripoff of Uncle Jack's Jack Shack. Uncle Jack off. Disgusting. Why would you call yourself the Jack Shack?
You should get Animal from the Muppets saying woman. Woman. That would be funny.
No, how about like woman from So I Married an Axe Murderer? I like that one. Michael Myers.
Okay.
Woman. Yeah, whoa, man. What? Yeah, whatever. I'm not a beatnik, not a fan of poetry, not a fan of getting on stage, not a fan of pretty much anything. If you're noticing the trend there, Adam, not a fan.
I could see you being a beatnik. I could see you with the glasses in the 60s and like a sweater.
Nick? Who is this Nick and why does he need beat?
Beatnik Makeda. Oh, Nothing. He could be a beatnik. I could see that.
I thought we were riffing. Come on, man. We're riffing like this is like Chippison. This is like this. Now you go. Now three,
we're like
a
Abbott
three
and Costello.
A 2 and a 1.
Who's on first? The Chinese guy. HU.
Who me? His name is Who Me. Hueme. He's Korean. That's a real guy.
No, I know that. I was saying that. I was explaining it because that's the whole whole point is
Adam, I was explaining. You don't understand.
I explained it before you explained
it. You don't get it.
See, we're both ruining the bit. I'm supposed to be the one that's ruining the bit, and now we're both doing
Who, me? All right, maybe riffing
Okay,
isn't
now
our
I'm really
thing.
confused.
Maybe improv and riffing is just not our bag, baby. Maybe that's just the thing.
Maybe we need to keep trying. We need to work on it.
All right, what we should do that backstage though before the show instead of on screen after we're live, looking like a couple assholes. I don't know, man. This is a bad look for us. What do you think?
Come on. Don't let them get in your head, Quad.
Yeah, Articulate John. This guy must be an improv guy. Yes, and not. Don't be like Jim Stansel. That guy. He's a no but kind of guy. Shades Cow, why would you think we were going to go live tonight? Why would you think that? We always go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 o'clock Eastern. Whether I feel sick, whether I look stupid, if I'm having a bad hair day, I don't have any hair. Like anything. It's not going to happen. There's nothing you can do to keep me away from this motherfucking microphone and this camera. It's just not going to happen. This is our lives. We live for this shit. Right, Adam?
Yes.
Yeah, please clap. What do you think what do you think? With Chad Zumock or something?
But please do hit that like button. Smash it. If you haven't hit the like button, do it right now. Do it.
I'm a fan of the pup and the gun. Oh, okay. So we're talking about KB's puppy. Yeah, we do love the KB puppy. I think that's what you guys are talking about.
Kevin Brennan or KB?
Kevin Brennan. Oh, maybe he's talking about Uncle Jack. All right, we'll stop trying to figure out what the fuck you guys
I can't
in chat
imagine
are
Kevin
talking
Brennan
about.
having a puppy.
It's almost like you guys are having your own conversation, and we like don't get to be allowed in on the jokes you guys are having, and that ain't cool. You guys should be more inclusive.
This
It's
is our
almost like
show, God damn it!
Right. Like, how do you think I feel sitting in a wheelchair prison trying to keep up with all your smart talk in the chat? Why are you guys trying to talk smarter than us? We're the ones doing the show here. All right, he boring. All right, the Jew fucking sucks. I like this guy. Hey, Froggy, I do like you. You're pretty cool, man. I like your style.
How do I suck? No, I don't. I'm wonderful. Tell me I
you
suck.
suck sideways.
You
suck sideways. You suck in a weird way.
Thinks I suck. Maybe you're the one who sucks. You ever think about that, huh? Jerk.
Oh, Flat Cat's here. Look at that. Flat Cat in the house. All the ladies are here again. Thank you, ladies, for showing up. It does actually help my my ego just a little bit that we do have lovely ladies in the chat. G-Rob's checking in.
Welcome, Flat Cat.
And of course, Flat Cat, she says, Quad, I just got home. Well, that begs the question. You know what question that is, Jessica?
Where were you, Jessica Flat Cat?
Well, were you when we started? You're supposed to be the first one in here every day, mandatory. G-Rob's keeping control of everything, making sure you guys don't get out of hand with the talk in the chat. And I keep being Froggy, you're a really ski mask and Jim Stansel. What's that? What? Apparently Ski Mask said he might pop in on Friday night. Friday nights are his great night to check in with us and cause problems. Usually, actually, he comes in here just to blow us up and fuck with our guests. But we love that kind of attitude. You guys know we do. I was line dancing. Huh.
Ooh.
Fair enough. Shades Cow, who is a female from what I understand. Quad is one to successfully pull off a ladies' night show and it not be lame. Thank you. That's high praise because women are, whatever. We won't say anything too bad about them.
You should have had like a Hugh Hefner robe on.
I think the main reason that it went well is because I didn't have you on, Adam, and it didn't get awkward. Because we know when we have the lady guests on and you're here, it gets weird really quick, really fast.
Come on, but I want to kiss the woman girls on their vaginas.
Yes, exactly my point. Perfect.
I just get a little bit nervous, Derek, okay?
I get verklempt. I don't know what to do with the lady.
Pretty girls and we can kick him.
BYB has mods like Ray DeVito has guest female. Is that what you're getting at, Mr. Z? Yeah, except for like the ladies in my chat are actually safe from the internet, unlike the female guests that go on Rock Bottom podcasts that are just about to get doxxed, exposed, and end up on MLC where they'll pretty much get run off of any polite society because Kevin Brennan likes to be like, so, fucked any black guys lately, huh? Like, that's his number one question for ladies on his show. Yeah, so, how many black guys have you fucked? Like, he's obsessed with black dudes fucking chicks. Probably because ever since his old lady got taken to Hamilton by, should we say, basketball American or a February American gentleman that paid for his lady to go to Hamilton.
How long ago was this?
A couple of years. You've never seen that video?
I think I might have heard something about it back in the day, but no, I don't seem to recall.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago I played both of those videos where his lady was explaining exactly about that.
I think I might remember it now. Yeah.
He liked
that is weird.
Send his lady across the street to the other apartment where she get plowed out. But anyway, we won't get too deep into that subject tonight because I have a feeling a bunch of MLC fans are here, all female, by the way. And here, exactly, KB. I love drunk, pervy Kevin. Indeed, it does get worse on Friday nights and Saturday nights when Kevin gets a little buzzed and then the ladies come in. And he typically does have like a million horrible questions for the ladies when he's a little buzzed. But that kind of goes with the territory, right? For all of us guys, we get a little buzz and maybe we get a little handsy like cheese. Like
Not me. I like to mind my P's and Q's.
You're a good one then, Adam.
I'm a gentleman.
Right. Yeah, this area marked safe by Adam. He will not touch you. He will not even make a move. He'll just sit there like a good boy, staring at you very awkwardly, right?
What?
Froggy, I did like you a minute ago, but you're starting to get weird. Please don't be weird, Froggy Fresh. I know that's your last name's Fresh, no doubt about it. Yes, G-Rob in the house. Kevy Brandy. That's right. Kevy Brandy. You've been watching too much Gino Bisconte lately, haven't you, G-Rob? We're not gonna watch any Pat Dixon. We're not gonna watch any Gino Bisconte tonight, but we do have a little bit of Keanu. I don't know. Oh, Jesus Christ, another lady face. Holy lady face. Shades Cal, by the way, I do want to see your face at some point. So if you could just stop being nervous, send me pics. You can send me pictures of your bobs and vagine.
What about a silhouette just to start things off?
Prostate.
I like silhouettes.
I don't know what you're doing. I don't even know what you're doing. See, you fucking ladies are weirdos, man. I swear. Yeah, so yeah, KB's like, yeah, pervy Kevin's the best. And yeah, Flat Cat's like, yeah, horny Kevin is the best Kevin. You perverts. Disgusting. Seriously? Is this true, KB? She's met Shades and she's beautiful and funny? Holy shit. You better be sending me her DM so I know where to get a hold of her at. I want to see her. I want to hear
all
her
the women in the
jokes.
chat know each other. It's like black people and Chinese people.
The weirdest thing is they've all synced up in the chat tonight. They're all on the same cycle. If you know what I'm saying, Adam, do you understand that kind
So
of
it's going to
talk?
be a very bloody night, is what you're saying?
Oh, Jesus. You had to make it weird. This is what I'm talking about, Adam. You're always making things weird. What's going on?
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't talk about periods anymore.
God damn it. I'm going to kill you, fucker. All right. Laundry room. They all go to the bathroom together. Yeah, of course. That's historically accurate in any... you could have 5 ladies that have never met each other and they'll be in the bathroom talking about who the cute guy is or whatever.
That's where they talk about girly things.
No, I'm sure they talk about politics and stuff, right? With their lady brains.
Yeah, they care about the issues.
Yeah.
Women's rights.
Exactly.
I like to call them women's wrongs.
Articulate John. I'm not exactly sure that I'm a brother to them. Yeah, I mean, I don't even want to end up in a friend zone type situation. That's hurtful, Articulate John. I feel like they look at me like a possible suitor, right? I mean, you don't seem like you're being very inclusive to my people. That's kind of what it feels like. You're throwing shit in my face right now. I don't appreciate that. Jesus, Froggy. God, dude. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. What are you doing, man? Come on. You're a good egg. Stop it, man. Come on. All right. Moving on. Are you ready to get into some topics?
I was born ready, Quad.
Topics. I have a feeling they're going to start revolting and say, play the clip, play the clip.
Hot topics.
That's what they always do. Hot topic. All right, I want a stencil on. No, I said I'm more than happy to get Stancil on, but he works in the evenings, dude. It is hard to get the dude on. He's filling up right now as we speak. He's probably filling up a soccer ball with air and washing balls. I'm not sure who's.
How about we send Jake Hudson? Let's send him the link. He'll come on.
Yeah, let's get Hudson on. He'll get this. He'll get it rocking. He'll get it rolling. But absolutely, I would get Stancil on. I'll try to get him on Friday. I don't know. He's usually busy like every day of the week in the evenings. It's kind of hard. I've sent him the link many, many a time now, honestly. Hey, where's Nice Pot? Yeah, Peter Sky Parker. He didn't say a word about audio, so we'll give him credit so far. So
your audio sound good? How's my audio now?
Don't. Oh, you're doing that on purpose? How'd you do that?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm asking him how my audio is.
Seriously? Oh, stop doing that. It'll end up fucking up and getting stuck like that. Someone will come up behind you and slap you on your back.
Oh, come on. That's an old wives' tale, Quad.
No, I saw it. I seen it. I seen a video of it where a girl got her face stuck like that.
Oh,
like
really?
it was a documentary called like The Long Hot Summer or something like that.
Oh, that sucks.
Hey, where's Nice Podcast? Stupid Dan. I don't think he calls himself Stupid Dan. My gifted membership expired. I know. What's the deal? I put ones in the chat if you guys have been getting like 1 million fucking gifted memberships for all these channels that you don't watch. It's gotten to the point where it's like overboard, especially
you still get the money.
Well, yeah, they get the money, but the Shuli network, I have had like 4 months straight of free memberships.
Oh, lucky you.
And the last one, the membership went away, and a day later it came right back. So and all I do now is get
it's like a boomerang.
Yeah, literally. Like I get four notifications per day that there's some Shuli network show popping on. So yeah, everybody's dropping the ones. Yes. All right. So everybody else is getting the same problem. And I assume the Shuli network is probably a huge percentage of that. And speaking of that, not to say anything about the Shuli network, but there is a huge story, a huge bombshell. Uncle Jack and myself have been working on. It's mostly Uncle Jack's story, but whatever. We're waiting to make sure that it's very accurate reporting before we say anything about what it is. But indeed, there is an explosive story coming your way soon, as soon as we nail the details down. Yeah, it's not a joke. It's not a joke.
Nice. That was a good tease. Damn.
Yeah, well, I can't really say the details whatsoever about it.
Quad, you are a cock tease.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The other guy was saying that I'm put in the brother zone, the friend zone. I'm not a fan of it, though. Shuli is all fake. Yeah. I mean, read it and wait, boys. Oh, here it is. There you go. Shuli is all fake. All fake and no real. All right. Have you ever heard of this guy, Nick Fuentes, by chance?
Of course, I know who Nick Fuentes is. Not
What
a
do you
fan.
know about this guy? Oh, why? Just because he hates
He's the
Jews?
leader of the Groiper movement, America First.
And the groper. He's not just a groper, he's a groper, but not of females, if you know what I'm trying to lay down there.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel like it's impressive that this guy has done as much as he has at a young age, but he gets like no respect from anybody. I feel like everybody on the internet hates him. I feel like a lot of the people.
Anthony Cumia loves the.
I feel like a lot. Well, there's a lot of people that do like him.
Loves him.
I feel like a lot of the people that should like him don't like him because he starts shit with everybody. He's off-putting.
You're just saying that because you're a Semitic, because you're a Jew.
No, not necessarily. I'm actually
you.
Listen, I'm actually very open-minded about what he has to say, but I feel like he's somebody
about the Jews specifically or the other stuff.
Anything. I'm always open. I don't believe in like deplatforming people. I feel bad. I think it's genuinely bad what's happened to him with the deplatforming and the debanking. I don't think that kind of stuff should happen. But I mean, I don't like the guy.
He got fucking put on the terror watch list. Like he got put on the no-fly list.
But he was at January 6th and he didn't get arrested. So I feel like that's kind of weird. So a lot of people believe that he's possibly a Fed. I mean, it's where do you even begin? Nick Fuentes, that's a huge rabbit hole. I can't necessarily go down that entire rabbit hole, but that's sort of my broad stroke take. Not a fan,
that's what
but
Destiny said. He went down that huge rabbit hole. I think that's what he said.
Gulp, gulp, gulp.
Yeah, fair enough, man. I don't know what you're trying to say with the J6 people. I hope that Trump comes in and pardons every last one of them in like 2 seconds of being president.
Of course.
I hope that's as he's like got his hand on the Bible and being sworn in as president, I hope he just, the second he takes his hand off, he's like, all right, pardon them all, get them out of jail, let them out. They're great. Those people were great. They were great for me on J6. Do it.
Froggy's against pardoning the January 6th. He's just fucking trolling us. Oh, Froggy.
Oh, that
silly Froggy. You silly man.
All right, so we watched a couple of weeks back. I'm not gonna watch the incident where he gave the lady the foot to the chest off of, this is Sparta, like that shit. It was fun. It was funny, and she was some dumb pink-haired cunt. But anyway,
he should have just not answered the fucking door. This was This is just unnecessary.
I agree with you. I mean,
not. He shouldn't have showed up at his fucking house like a lunatic.
Never hit a woman. I was taught that as a young man, and I always followed through on that. I've never hit a lady in my life. If you are a woman hitter, you should be.
Definitely don't put yourself in a position where you get sucked into that situation. And that's kind of, I have similar thoughts about Anthony Cumia with the whole.
That was a Destiny joke, wasn't it? Sucked in.
No, it wasn't. Not everything is a sex joke, Quad, but it could be. It's open to interpretation.
Is that how I got put in the brother/friend zone with all these ladies with the odd comments?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's a whole nother conversation we could have, but
that's a whole other episode. We'll get into
yourself
that.
In a position
next ladies' night?
My point is, though, don't surround yourself. The thing is, when you're a controversial figure and a provocateur like he is, and you engage people like you do, you're gonna have so many more lunatics try to come to your front door. It's almost like with Anthony Cumia, I was comparing it to the Danny Brand thing because, like, I sympathize with Anthony with getting pissed off and getting in that situation, but it shouldn't have gotten that bad to where you have this crazy bitch that you're fucking. She's in your house. She obviously has an axe to grind. She wants to like destroy you, and like get away, like walk away from that situation. You know, he should not have opened the door.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you see when Anthony Cumia was hanging out with in Detroit at AFPAC when they had that thing?
I did not. What happened?
I mean, they lost their venue, so they had to go find one at the last second and move across town. Imagine that in Detroit. Why? Yeah, why would, as a groiper, because they are somewhat, if not just completely racist fuckers. And I don't, they're free speech. Say what you want about the racism stuff. I could care less, but yeah, they lost their venue. But why would you make your venue in Detroit of Michigan? It's like a blue state, blue city.
It's very weird,
like,
yeah.
You wouldn't think,
unless you have a certain amount of fans that come from there. Like I know WATP does a lot of shows in Detroit, but they have that whole.
No, I'm saying we're talking about
Drew
AppBack here, man. This is like, that's like not even in the same fucking universe. Because these guys, whatever, they should be in a red state, in a super fucking red city.
Well, maybe they're trying to flip it. Maybe they're trying to target traditionally blue areas. Or
Detroit?
I mean, Michigan
I don't
did flip.
think Detroit's the one.
Michigan did flip red though, and maybe suburban Detroit. It could be purple. You know, could have been a strategy. I mean, it is something of a political organization.
I thought Minnesota went red.
No, not Minnesota.
I got it backwards.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
and they
right.
have a Democrat
You're
governor.
right.
Michigan went red,
and
it usually votes Democrat, but they went Republican in 2016. Right. And
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Steel Toe lives in a bitch ass blue state. Hey, anybody in the chat that's a registered or Democrat voter, no problems, no problems. I'm surrounded by plenty of liberals. I'm good.
Yeah, sorry, Froggy. We know how liberal you are.
Yeah, Froggy's the most liberal person I've ever seen in my life.
I can tell.
All right. So anyway, this is just the body cam footage. Oh, I don't even really care about this story, honestly. I just thought it was funny what I think I heard, and I just wanted you to back me up on it because I was just watching this a couple minutes before the show started, and I was like, what the fuck is this? But here, we'll listen to the whole thing, then I'll play it back.
Here's my side. Here for my life. People have been posting my address online for the past 3 days, telling me they're coming to kill me, they're coming to rape me. Screenshots, posting pictures, showing how
snitch.
to get to my house.
Ooh, they're coming to rape
I have
me.
people showing up all day, and that's my side of the story. Here's my side.
It comes across like such a
People
prick.
have been posting my address on.
Right. Yeah. So I don't know.
Let me tell you something. They've been posting my address online.
But also, it was just one. He saw her walk up to his door. One old ass lady. Like that, he knew she didn't have a gun or a threat to kill him. If he was just trying to make a point out of her and being a prick. But yeah, otherwise I agree with you. You didn't have to answer the door. You could have just called the cops or like cracked the door open and been like, maybe, I'm calling.
If they don't leave, maybe call the cops, but it's fucking Chicago. So I'm sure good luck getting a cruiser down there, you know?
That was my next thing too. Like, so he goes to Detroit to do a AFPAC, but he also lives in Chicago as Nick Fuentes. Like, that seems just highly dangerous.
I always just assumed he lived in Texas or something like that.
Somewhere, like that people don't
Boston
hate his
or
fucking guts. I would think so. Okay, so anyway, tell me if you hear this right in the beginning. But I do like that he's like, yeah, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. He obviously he's doing the lawyer speak. This is my story, and that's it. He left it very
smarter
brief.
than everybody else.
Right. And it was kind of smart because the statement was I don't think you could take and get him in trouble just by his statement, which is people have been fucking with me, sending me death threats. That's why it happened. End of story. Done. Smart. Don't answer any more questions. That is how you deal with stuff like that. But here, right in the beginning of the video, listen.
Here's my side.
When I am recovered at 440.
Here's my side.
When I am recovered at 440.
Here for my life. Here's my side.
When I am recovered at 440.
Here's my side.
When I am recovered at 440.
Here for my life. Here's my side.
When I am recovered at 440.
Here for my life.
Does that not sound like over the scanner? When I am retarded. When I am retarded.
No, I wasn't listening to that. I was listening to him. I thought it was supposed to.
No. Listen to the CB. Listen to the CB, the radio.
People have been posting my address on. Here's my side.
When I am recovered at 440.
Here for my life. Here's my side.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it. I think they're saying car. I need a
When I am recovered
car.
at 440.
Here for my life.
When I'm retarded. That's all I can hear.
I don't think that's what they're saying. It kind of sounds like that.
Oh. Nah,
It sounds like
come
they're
on.
requesting a car.
I see a gold dress, you see a blue dress. Like we're not on the same page with that one. Is that what you're trying to say?
Sorry.
You hear what you hear. I can't make you change that, man.
They would not make a retarded person a cop, so that doesn't make any sense.
God damn it, Mr. Z. Yeah, I know. I played it a lot. I get it. I understand. I was trying to make you guys
Quad the
hear what I
audio
heard.
expert.
Yeah, I probably just drove fucking PSP insane, right?
Your
Just
Honor,
doing that.
clearly this audio sample of someone saying they are retarded, if you listen to it 50 times...
Oh, fuck yeah, dude. I got a vote of confidence from our boy PSP. Quad, you're 100%. 100%. Absolutely, PSP. I think Adam's Judaism is getting in the way again.
How did you guys find out that I'm a Jew? It's all about my religion, Froggy. It's all about
obvious?
me.
Isn't it obvious?
I'm going to read from the Torah if you guys make one more Jew reference.
I'm
going to get the Dead Sea Scrolls out, do a whole stream about them.
Shades Cal, is Kiki here? Do you want her here, or is she persona non grata?
No, bring her on. I like Kiki.
Well, I don't know why Shades Cal thinks that Kiki's here.
She should be.
Keanu's mom. Michaeline. I do have stuff to talk about with those guys. I'm sure you've seen a little bit about that, but I was going to lead off with Chad Zumock. Can't stomach the Zumock. What do you want to talk about? Do you want to go with Keanu and her mom going to AC, or do you want to start with Chadley from
I would
today,
go with
which was
Keanu and her
hilarious?
mom.
All right.
doing a lot of Chad
Keanu's
lately.
mom's got it going on. Her armpits are the hottest armpits in the Dabbleverse. Have you heard this?
I have not.
Scott Fitzpatrick, who on No Filter, he's always talking about her armpits. It's like, what? She's got the nicest armpits, the best armpits in the Dabbleverse.
You know what she reminds me of? She kind of reminds me of that woman, the older lady, and There's Something About Mary. Like the Cabana woman. She's like the older
grandma.
Jewish
or
woman.
No, she's like a
gaslighted.
friend that she watches after, right?
Yeah.
Cameron Diaz. Right. And then she ends up, right. We won't do member berries, but whatever she did.
That was a great movie.
She snorted coke and was killed her dog or something. Yeah, I
don't remember her doing coke, but I remember the doggy.
Yeah, I think they put
treats,
coke into cookies or
that
something.
That movie was fucking hilarious. I loved it.
Right.
Farrelly Brothers, member berries.
Fairly. Life is but a dream. The DM. I just saw a DM about PM and X.
Up, sliding in.
DM and PM in the X. I just saw DM.
Sliding in dry.
I don't know DM. Damn it. DM. Why can't I think of that?
Dumb motherfucker. He's talking about you.
PSP, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. No, I'm joking. You can say whatever you want. Just jokes. Like
Come on,
Froggy.
we need the engagement.
You can be like Froggy in the chat right now. Absolute Froggy.
Froggy's mean.
Yeah, Froggy is mean. If you feel Froggy, leap, buddy. Leap.
He wants to get on the show. Should we get him on?
I don't even know who Froggy is, honestly. Never heard of her.
I know who he is. Good guy. I'll vouch.
Send him the link. I don't give a fuck. Have at it.
He's going to rip me a third asshole.
At least. All right, let's get into this, or else people are going to start revolting against us. We'll have a revolution. We'll have a revolution on our hands.
And commentary.
Our heads will be in the guillotine. All right. Yeah, why am I starting off with a Rob Saul clip? So what? You guys fucking enjoy Rob Saul before he leaves the Dabbleverse forever. You believe that's a possibility? Probably.
Red Rocket.
Right. Jerk that dog off, boy.
Not much. You never slept with Pat Dixon, did you, Kiki? Somebody in my chat room saying that.
Do you want to know something? He said that. Or no, he insinuated it, I think, when he was on some show. Wholeheartedly, unequivocally, absolutely not. No, never. Never.
Now,
Jesus.
here's a
I mean, that seemed like over the top denial, doesn't it? Like she's trying to hide something.
Yeah, it's weird, her body language. Like, she doesn't immediately say no. I would have thought it would have been like within a millisecond. You wouldn't have wanted like a millisecond to go by. You just, no. But then now she's taking a sip from her.
The fool sip.
Right? She looks a little less than comfortable, but I don't know. I'm not insinuating anything. I'm just reading the
Look at the
body.
eyes she's making. She looks guilty of something.
Yeah.
Is Pat Dixon the guy that her and her mom slept with? The same
Pat
guy?
Dixon,
Is it
you
Pat
dirty
Dixon?
dog.
All right. We're not making stuff up whatsoever right now. Fan
So
fiction.
if he's
There you have it.
insinuating that, he's probably trying to just piss Gino off, obviously.
Well, so I remember the episode that started getting Gino pissed off was actually Keanu on In Hot Water when Bob Levy filled in for Gino when he was gone, and Keanu showed up, but not just Keanu. Pat Dixon showed up and made Keanu very uncomfortable, or vice versa. I'm not sure who was uncomfortable.
What, did he start playing Mario Brothers in the background?
No, he just started saying like some funny ass shit, but that's what pissed Gino off. And then that's why he had Felicia on. You know, you interviewed Pat. You were the first one to interview Pat after the punch heard round the world.
Yep, that's true.
I was just watching some of that today.
Oh, thanks, man. AGTV, I always get
No,
the scoop.
it sucked. I
What?
didn't like it. No,
Screw you, Quad.
I was watching your interview of Unique also. We need to get that guy on. He's actually a fairly interesting fellow.
We need to do it early in the day, though, because he will be fucking 3 sheets to the wind by like 6 o'clock.
He's an alcoholic.
Like,
Another
you
one of
won't
these.
even be able to understand. He does streams late at night. I'm not talking out of school. Kyle, like, this is like pretty well understood that like he does streams at night and he's like, like he's not even like coherent. So
There's
yeah,
a shitload of alcoholics. We know all about alcoholism in the Dabbleverse. We're very aware of that.
What I'm saying is he cannot speak though in that state.
He's
Yeah,
no
so you
Gino.
could have him on, but I would prefer it would be better to have him on when he's like coherent, you know.
Right. I always wondered how some of these guys do shows when they're fucked up like that.
Yeah.
I mean, like Gino or what? There's plenty of these guys. Even
he
Kevin.
went on. I forgot to
Kevin.
mention that Unique. He went on WATP and had it out with Karl a few years ago. Well, that was kind of funny.
Fireworks. We
Yeah.
like fireworks. But yeah, so I can't remember the guy's first name, but we definitely have to have him on.
Yeah, we should. I'll reach out.
Unique.
What's up, balls?
Agreed.
Balls deep in the house.
You've never been drunk on this show, have you?
Drinking right now.
No,
I'm
drunk.
not drunk.
Drunk.
Have
I'm
I
saying,
ever
have
been
you
drunk,
ever
drunk?
been on here drunk?
Not really. Sometimes I'll have like maybe 3. I think I've had the most I've had on the show is like 3 beers, and that's to me
So
that's
you're
not
buzzing.
drunk.
You're
But I
feeling,
don't dr- I
you're
don't
feeling
really
no
drink a lot,
pain. You're
though.
buzzing, but you're not drunk.
Yeah,
ever.
not drunk. I've never drank like hard alcohol on this show.
Oh, okay.
It would be interesting. Me
Yeah,
like
that's what I was
shit faced
curious.
drunk. Yeah.
I was curious if you slid one past me, and you know, some people do fine with getting drunk, and they absolutely it doesn't fuck them
I would
up.
love to do a show tripping on acid. I think I would. I've done that before. Done streams like on acid. It's great. I did like a 5-hour stream on John one time. It was awesome.
Yeah,
That I
went
would
on.
do.
I did DMT on Ski Mask show one night. I was pretty.
Oh, that's cool.
That was weird.
That I probably wouldn't do. I wouldn't want to have like that intense because
Yeah,
to me those are like
it's hard
intense
to talk and
hallucinations.
shit. It
Yeah.
makes it hard to do stuff.
I would be freaked out being online.
Quad, shouldn't you have a tattoo of a tiny vodka bottle shaped tear next to your eye for taking out Bobby P? No, that's no, I mean that's horrible.
He knew too much.
Yeah, he knew
He had
too
to go,
much.
and there was nothing that could be done about it.
What if I get that tattoo?
It was between
Would that be funny?
the Italians, real greaseball shit.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, all right. So What do you think about that whole thing, Pat? Oh God, ooh. Keanu. Oh, Keanu's saying I didn't fuck her. Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, the good old days.
Another question. Somebody is telling me to split the super chats with Gino and Pat, but they're saying that Gino and Pat want to do a show together. Is this true?
Eugene is he's just being facetious.
Oh, he's being facetious. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
he doesn't.
everybody sweat because I was the first one to interview Pat Dixon after the incident. So automatically people are
Is that true, Adam?
Is what true? Specifically?
I thought you were the first person and the only person to interview Pat after the punch.
I wasn't the only one, probably not the first one, but it was very shortly after.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know anybody.
I thought that was one of your claims to fame, and I just seen Rob saying that, and I was like, wait a minute, didn't Adam say that he got fucking Pat on?
I don't
right
have the
after
exact date, but it was very. It might have been like a month after the punch. I'm sure he went on other shows to talk about it, but I wasn't even sure if he was going to be able to talk about it. But he was kind of vague. He was very careful with how he discussed it. Because it was still, obviously, it was still hanging over his head, you know?
Right. Yeah. So, anyway, Pat cannot do a show with Gino, and Gino knows that, and Keanu just let the cat out of the bag, as they say. Absolutely, Gino was just fucking around when he said that. So, he's just trolling Pat, trying to. You know what I think it is? I think he's trying to get force Pat's hand into like saying something that can get him in trouble on a podcast, which, if that's the case, would be fucked up. So I'm not necessarily saying that is the case, but
it's like these guys are locked in a game of chess with like trolling each other and trying to get under each other's skin.
But Gino doesn't have anything to lose when it comes to that, because he doesn't have a restraining order. Only Pat has a restraining order. So the only person
That's the thing about Gino. He always seems like a guy that could care less, has nothing to lose. And those are the type of people that you have to worry about.
Is this true? Why? You don't have to put it all. Well, I mean, you're getting your point across by putting it all in all caps.
All caps.
But you don't have to do that. Froggy, Gino drove 3 hours to do a comedy at a fucking pub. I don't know if that's one of the recent ones.
Maybe he loves the craft of comedy.
They got to get him. Oh, they should get him on the AC show. Oh, and if you invite fucking Michaeline, aren't you in essence inviting Keanu and therefore her husband, Gino Bisconte? Isn't it all kind of like they're all going to end up showing up together? In AC, you see? All right, so everybody's been trying to talk about getting Keanu's mom to AC and Bob Levy, like get them together at the same show in AC, which would be kind of funny to do a lookalike contest, apparently. But all right, let's just play the clip then, I guess.
Do it.
Say. So then I see this clip, and now I'm tagged in this clip. And again, Zumock and Brenny have not asked me permission to use your image. They haven't asked you permission to use your image on their billboard. They're selling tickets to this event, and you're the headliner, Mom.
Do I have to dress like the Muffin Man?
You're first on the bill, Michaeline.
Well, what's so bad about that?
Well, she's going places.
I get first billing, tap billing.
So she wants the attention. You heard it here. Michaeline wants the heat. She wants to be part of the thing, man.
Your mom's box.
Yeah. Yeah, Keanu. I mean, is Keanu jealous that she doesn't get invited to the AC event? And she did last year. She was there. She was there. I mean, Gino did a set and Keanu did a set for Chad Zumock, who set up that Tennessee Beer Hall Comedy Club set.
So you really think that the mom actually does want to go?
She's saying so. Listen
Yeah.
to the rest of this. I've listened to most of this, so I do believe that's the case. I don't think she's fucking around. We'll listen to the whole thing, see what she has to
You
say.
think they're trying to cause a rift, drive a wedge?
No. I just Kevin would never do that. Kevin's not like that, man. He doesn't try to fuck with people's at all. Never.
Oh,
that's
that's
not
good.
a thing.
I just didn't know. I don't know that much about Kevin Brennan, so
Right.
that's good to know.
I don't get that here.
Keyword bill. Bill. We need to send them a bill. Bill. Bill.
I don't get top billing here, but I'm going to get top billing there.
To do what? Have Bob Levy, your identical twin, eat blue cheese dressing out of your ass? But Michaeline, they can't put you on a billboard without proper permissions. They cannot have you headlining a program that they haven't even, decided to ask you about yet. And when I say ask her, I mean you go through me. Someone tag me in this clip.
I mean,
keeping her mom.
Well, once again, I think she's totally off base on copyright or like this, whatever. Like the Clipper thing came up, and she was completely wrong about that.
Right.
Now we got a whole other issue, which is stealing identities. Like you could put a picture. If you're a public figure, I could go put your face on a fucking.
It's like some
billboard
old woman.
today, right?
Who gives a shit? No judge is gonna give a shit. What are you gonna sue? You're gonna sue them
for copyright,
and you're gonna show
trademark,
damages. It's fucking
likeness.
stupid. You know what would be
Right.
really funny would be if they put like her mother's image on like a can of tomatoes, or they like used Micheline's images to like market food.
What kind of food would Michaeline sell?
Because she's got like she's like an old lady, so people would see like, oh, old lady, she made these prunes or whatever the food is.
Soup.
These
Like
canned,
a
yeah,
soup.
the soup, the
Like a
canned
canned
tomatoes, whatever.
soup.
Because
Yeah,
people
I
trust
can
like
see that.
old people when it comes to recipes and stuff.
Old people. I don't know what the fuck just happened there, Adam, but I like it. That is funny.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm not
tracking
trying to
where
be
you're
mean.
at.
I'm not being disrespectful. She's old, right?
She's old. That bitch is old. Damn, man.
And we'll take a look at it. What do you think? They now are trying to monetize Michaeline, and they put her on a billboard, Courtney, for their little meetup.
It could be
They're
elderly
doing a live
exploitation,
podcast.
Elderly exploits, right?
elderly abuse.
I don't. Yeah, is she in gilf porn or something? Maybe she does have something going on that we have no idea about. Apparently, she's got that firework money, man. Fucking, she should be spreading that stuff out far and wide. But yeah, this Courtney Brooke chick, I don't ever see her on anything except for Simpcast and Keanu's show. She seems like a retard, but whatever. We'll let it fly because she's blonde and hot and got big boobs. So that's
Let's
why
be
she
nice to
got me
her.
on
Maybe
shows.
she might come over here and be one of the mods.
Yeah, more mods. Mobs.
Let's just make all hot women mods.
Yes, if you got those BFTs and you want to come over here and be a mod, you're welcome.
In Atlantic City, Kevy refuses to do stand-up anymore, and they put Michaeline as top billing if she'll be there. They didn't even ask either of us. I understand that she looks like Bob Levy, but if you just
I really
have Bob
don't look
Levy
like him.
there,
I
no,
don't,
but
really, I don't really look like him.
but if the joke is that
She looks exactly like him, Adam. I mean, you agree, right? There's no doubt.
I could maybe see the resemblance if you squint your eyes.
I like how
maybe,
she's
yeah.
like, no, I don't look anything like him, and then puts a hat on. So maybe
be fair,
people
though-
will notice that they're identical twins.
To be fair though, Bob Levy is pretty fucking hot.
Fair enough. Mr. Blue Sky, is this true? Courtney is Norwegian. Is she actually from the Norwegian region? Hello, I am a Courtney. I am from Norwegian.
But she's it's like IKEA furniture. The girls from Sweden, you have to put them together.
I'm from Sweden. You got to say the at V,
The last
right?
time I went to IKEA, $14 for Swedish meatballs. It was bullshit. I will never go back there again. Their food sucks now.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, like the Swedish chef. Maybe she sounds like that. Mr. Blue Sky sounds like that because he sends us kroners. Maybe he's like Bergen. Like really fucking. Maybe he really leans into it. I don't know.
He sends us like 20 million kroners. It's like $6 USD. I mean, thank you.
$6 again.
Right. If it's
I don't
Bob,
really look like him.
you bear a little bit of a resemblance, but
No, it's just a little bit of face structure.
and maybe
I still
afraid
feel
of
like
her.
she looks more like Andy Warhol.
I agree.
Listen to you too.
So Courtney's comparison was a dude also. So apparently Michaeline looks like dudes.
Andy
That's what
Warhol,
it
it
is.
all comes back to soup.
Yeah, good one, buddy. I do know.
I'm riffing
He's
tonight.
the one that, yeah, look at you. He painted the Campbell soup, right?
That's right.
No, Mom, we want you to be there.
They're gonna screw you over.
They'll screw you, and not in a good way.
How
not even gonna come.
naive do you think I am?
I know we're excited because. All right.
Put her on a bus from South Carolina.
Kiki, if you're
Or we
watching,
could fly her up
Florida.
Spirit. Spirit flies in Atlantic City.
Kiki, if you're watching, Michaeline, if you're watching, how much to fly you to AC to do Kill Kevin with Bob Levy?
We just said $3 trillion. 1 trillion for
Let
me.
me-
1
let him-
trillion for
She's
Michael.
afraid that the mother's going to tell
I wanna
embarrassing
hear what the
stories
rest-
about
I
her.
wanna hear the-
Keanu will show up and then, oh yeah, dude, you're right. Because they get Michaeline on a live show and then she starts spilling her guts
Dude,
about
if
all
you guys
this
were
stuff
trying to
about
get my
Keanu.
mom, if you guys were trying to get,
Dude.
if like I quit the show or something like that, or if we had a falling out and you were trying to get my mom on the podcast, I'd be like freaking out.
Yeah, because oh yeah, especially with Kevin, dude. And they'll absolutely
You're
ask
gonna put her on the
every
spot, and she's not.
every-
And she might not have the good sense to not share certain
Answer.
things. Yeah, she's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
gonna know. So
Right.
they're gonna get info out of her, and they're gonna embarrass. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good move.
So tell us about the time. Yeah, Kevy. Yeah,
Yeah.
tell us about the guy that you and your daughter Keanu fucked. You guys both fucked the same dude.
Like nothing
That's
good would come out of it. The
disgusting.
only the best case
Wow.
scenario, they ask her a bunch of ridiculous questions. She doesn't answer them, but it's still disrespectful. It's gonna Kiki and Gino are still gonna feel disrespected by proxy. Because it's a good troll. I think it's a good troll. If she ends up
yes,
going
it
out
is.
there,
Of
they
course it
lose either way. It's great.
Yeah, that whatever. I don't know what winning looks like for Gino and Keanu right now.
And Shade, and
things
Shades
aren't
Cal's making
awesome.
a good point. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. Shades Cal's making a good point too. Yeah, and she does. It's the attention thing. She doesn't want to be overshadowed. I mean, nobody does. No woman wants to be overshadowed by their mother.
She don't want her mom to get more shine than she's getting.
She's gonna overshadow her, embarrass her. Either way,
I like
even
the
if
way I
nothing
said it
happens,
way
she's
better.
gonna be sweating it the whole time, wondering what is she saying, what are they talking about, what are they asking her. It's anxiety. They're just trying to give her anxiety.
Speaking of ladies, yeah, Mr. Okay, I'll take your word for it. That's fine. That's fine. Allie Drew, are you a lady? Do you have huge knockers? Have people seen you before?
Give it a wrench.
Can you send DMs? Slide into my DMs and send me pics of Bob's and Vagine. Anyway, we do have lots of ladies in here tonight, and we do like that. Allie Drew seems like a lady, I'm guessing. Moving on.
Yeah, Quad's been fooled before.
You have no idea. No idea. It's bad out there, folks.
Fool me 87 times. Shame on me.
I'm starting to learn after about the fifth one that the Adam's apple thing is true. It's that's a real thing. Look for the Adam's apple, guys. And lady guys.
The rest of it. You two chatterboxes, give me a break and let me listen.
Well, let's talk about adoration again.
Can you please hang out with somebody classy, not these guys that are abusive towards
Do
you?
you know anybody classy in this world?
Well,
Me and Adam.
That's right. I know. I wish I had my monocle tonight.
Yes, your top hat.
I didn't want to talk about Kevin Brennan when he was calling me a cunt and trying to get my abusive boyfriend on the show.
See, the
Yeah, but you loved him
cunt.
all the way through.
I
Now,
sure
why
did.
can't I love him?
yeah, why do
Now
you guys
you
like
can.
abusive people so much? What the fuck? Did you know that there's people out there that aren't abusive? Do you know that? Are you not aware?
I see.
Don't
see,
tell
but
her.
She's like, here we go. Here we go. Look at him.
See how
She's
she is.
they're convinced.
She only likes
find
him when
out.
she likes him, but if I like him, then I can't like him.
I like
don't
him.
really
I like
like
him now.
I just want to hear what they have to say.
No, I think the problem with that is that she's a comedian allegedly, and of course all comedians are toxic and shitty and fucked up, and they're all kind of assholes, especially towards women. So that's just kind of how it is, right?
So maybe it wasn't such a great idea for her to bring her mom into the podcast world.
I think it's a great idea, and I think that Kevin could get all the pertinent information that everyone would
Great for the
love to
fucking
know about
trolls.
Keanu
It's
out of
great.
her.
Yeah, it's great for your critics, people that want to make fun of you.
Yeah, I think that's what they're definitely worried about, having her on and having all the beans about Keanu spilled. Indeed.
Even if they don't, though, it's going to be embarrassing for her no matter what. She's going to be sweating it the whole time. She's going to be worried about it.
You're not getting up
But
there.
they
by
only
your-
want me, Keanu.
No, they want me. They don't at all. But they know they got to go through me to get you. You want
It's
people
all
to call
about
you Bob?
me.
Flashback.
I understand that she looks like Bob Levy.
Michaeline. Boy, we already have your theme song when you come up on stage.
Dude, you'll get a standing
Wow.
ovation, Michaeline. I'm telling you, it's all
Probably
love.
will.
You
I hate when he says it's all love.
This isn't.
Yeah, like Ray at Hackmania, everyone will go crazy. They're like, "Hey, there's a guy I recognize from the Dabbleverse!" Yay! And then 2 minutes
People are
later,
such
they'll all
sheep.
turn on him and like start fucking with him in real life. I love it. It's hilarious.
That's what you got to do. It's called a confidence troll. You get them to think, oh, these people like me. And then you get all confident. And then they fucking stick the knife in. Then they get you.
Knife in the back.
Sanity. Keanu and Courtney, I know my worth, okay?
It's not a bust.
Take my word for it. I know my worth.
Again, I will
Stop
say this.
schooling me. Both of you young chicks.
Well, you
Let
seem
me
a little
tell
too
you.
overly eager, okay?
I am not Keanu's puppet. I will negotiate with you in a fun way, okay?
You know what, Kiki? You know what? I think she wants Kevin Brennan to rename her. She wants him to be her son and wants him to name her
You
as his
guys
mother.
are so vicious. That's not.
Wow, this lady's super interesting and has crazy thoughts, right? All right. This Courtney Brooke chick, she's a real high IQ blonde. I can see the Norwegian in her now that you pointed it out, Mr. Blue Sky. Obviously. I did want to point something else out. Courtney and Keanu both have their names in neon lights behind them, and they're the exact same color. So they must have ordered theirs from the same Amazon shitty
Hey, blonde,
neon
dumb,
light
and
place.
narcissistic. That's how I like them.
My name. See, yeah, like when Courtney, she's got her name on the screen twice. That is kind of funny.
Courtney 2 times over here. I'm going to go get the papers.
They don't know who I am unless I make sure. Yeah, nobody pays attention to her unless she puts her name up there twice. Twice is nice.
Who names their mom Michaeline?
Now we're vicious.
Well, Courtney's being a little.
Oh, she
bit
don't even have
vicious.
big boobs. I take back the big fucking tits thing. Never mind.
I'd have to check out the ass and see what the butt looks like.
Itty bitty titty committee.
I like big tits,
well, you can
but
go look on Twitter because I'm sure she's another one of these e-whores. I didn't say Eeyore. I said e-whore.
Eeyore.
Eeyore.
Check out my OnlyFans.
Hey guys, check out my.
There's probably a whole
That I bet there is a hole. I bet there
a
is.
fetish for like depressed women that are just like very I have no personality.
Yeah, like all of them.
Eeyore chicks. I work with a couple. I
chicks
know a
have no-
couple. I know a couple of women who are like Eeyore. They're just like, oh, I'm just tired today. I just can't. And every time you see them, they're just like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm not feeling good. Oh.
Yeah.
And after a while, you're like, you know what? You're kind of a Debbie Downer. You're not. I'm starting to think that you might not be a lot of fun.
Exactly, laundry room. Yeah. We went to the Etsy store and got our neon signs.
My mom used to call those type of people butts because they always have an excuse as to why they can't do something. Yeah, but I just couldn't do it today because
Heavy flow. Heavy flow. That's all you got to say, ladies.
Even flow.
Heavy flow. It is red water.
Oh no! You seem to love Kevin Brennan, and you want to hang out with him, and you want him to name you a new
You guys
mom
don't
name.
fucking know what I think.
And
Mom.
And yes, I do.
Listen,
Listen,
both of you. Wait. Both of you, since we got on here, are fucking jamming your ideas down my throat and telling me what to do and how to respond.
No, we're telling them.
Elder abuse.
Wait.
Both of you.
Don't
Need I remind you? He called me a cunt. You hated that.
You
tell
don't
me
never
what to
remind
say.
me. I know, but you always stuck up for him. But now he's just whatever.
Oh, look at the dog.
We called you a cunt, and you kept going. Oh, but he's my best friend, and I really.
I didn't say he was my best friend.
You fucking said that for years.
I said he.
True. Boom. Michaeline calling you out. Keanu, that's absolutely a fact. 100%. That's a fact, Jack. That the entire time Kevin Brennan was calling her a stupid whore, stupid cunt, dumb cunt, OnlyFans whore, whatever, long list of fucking horrible names that Kevin used to call, or still does call, Keanu. Keanu was always like, that's just Kevin. He loves me. He loves me. He watches my stuff. He likes me. He loves me. He doesn't
like
think,
me.
He doesn't. That's not really Kevin. That's not the Kevin that I know.
I want to hear what the dog's opinion about all this is.
Look
at the dog. Isn't he adorable? Oh,
you're such a dog guy.
Hey, buddy, Red Rocket.
You're obsessed with Rob Saul and Red Rockets. What's up with that, buddy?
I don't know. That's the only thing I know about him. I don't know anything about the guy. All I know is that he allegedly fucks dogs.
That's exactly what I heard too. Coincidence.
That's pretty much his whole Wikipedia summed up.
Must be a fact if two people know that about him.
Yeah, that's in his bio, dog fucker.
His Wikipedia? No, he's not important enough.
But I think it's kind of cool the way she's holding the dog, like he's going up to the mic. It's like he's gonna be on the podcast too.
You made it a little weird, Adam.
Why is it weird? That's cute. The dog, he's talking.
It's kind of weird.
No, it's not.
You're
not the arbiter of what's weird. Fucking weird.
No. It's that fucking edible you took right before the show started to kick in, obviously.
I was wondering when you were going to
Jesus
throw that in my
Christ.
face. Speaking of which, it's almost time for me to take another one.
You're like, look at that dog, man. Like, that dog looks like it wants to, like, talk, dude. It's awesome. Like, you had, like, awesome thoughts in the beginning of the show, but now it's just down to, like, whoa, dude, there's a dog.
Hey, man, those things, they kick in after about an hour. I've been on it for about an hour. Hold on. I got the other one. Where is it?
He was a friend
I
of
said
mine.
stop
Drug addicts.
And you
Didn't I also say he tried to where he crossed the line? He tried to have my ex-boyfriend on that broke my fucking wrist. Remember that?
But that was only after years.
Now you love him.
Are you just teasing?
Yeah, I'm just teasing too.
Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
Then why can't you have fun with it?
Wow. I mean, it's just kind of weird that Kevin Brennan has the ability to, like, wedge in between Keanu and her mom, like an actual rift. I don't know if you noticed, but they're all fired up about it now, and it's just a fucking joke, right? Like, it's not going to happen, but
the reaction, the amount of time that they've spent talking about this is already a victory. And they haven't had to give her any money. They haven't. Just getting them to talk about this is great.
Yeah, and then they take it seriously, and then they go way too far, and now it's creating a little bit of an argument that seems more real than not at this point.
They think it's fodder for their show, but all they're doing is just playing into Kevin's hands.
Right.
Checkers versus chess.
I have a feeling Michaeline's going to have a serious talk with her daughter after the show about how to treat your mom on a podcast, because this is very untoward.
It's almost like Stuttering John to a certain degree. Like having your mom sort of be a character on the show.
Yeah, but nobody treats their mom worse than John. Jesus Christ. Even Keanu's not in that fucking that high tier, high level of shitty mom treatment.
But just having your mom appear on screen. I think I'm not saying she's exploiting her, but it's a mistake. She's making a mistake. And I like the mom. I have no problem with her being on the show, but I'm just saying if it were me, I'd probably.
Well, I mean, the main takeaway is that Michaeline actually shows up to AC. Bob Levy shows up to AC, ends up eating a little bit of blue cheese out of Michaeline's asshole. The picture on Twitter would be grand. I can't wait to see it. As long as you think, yeah, Bob hasn't done that in a long time. I don't know if Gina's cool with the ass eating at this point, but I'd love to see it. It's a great closer. It's
It'd be a nice throwback. Nice throwback to an old bit. Old classic
bit. Old as Michaeline and Bob put together.
You don't think I'm having fun tonight?
No.
Keanu's not having fun.
Oh my God, it doesn't take $10,000 to get in a band. Who cares? She literally said somewhere between $10,000 and $3 trillion. For crying out loud.
Ladies.
That's ridiculous.
Ladies, we are laughing at them.
Michaeline. We already have your theme song when you come up on stage.
Did you get a standing ovation, Michaeline? I'm telling you, it's all love.
Who's snorting? Are you
me?
How much? What? Wet ass pussies. Sotero Joe Burrow. Shout out to our boy. Send me your Venmo because I absolutely will not send you $5 or anything. Honestly, you can pay me, motherfucker. You want me to keep showing your clips on my channel? Then you had better send me $5 every time I play one. I'm going the opposite direction as Steel Toe started paying these guys. I say the opposite. What do you think, Adam?
You can go the opposite direction in your wheelchair? I didn't know you could go reverse.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is those guys should be paying us to show their clips. What do you think?
Sure they should. Yeah, give us money. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Yeah, like, fuck you guys. You want money for clipping? No.
You want your clip played? Fuck you, pay me. The restaurant had a fire? Fuck you, pay me.
Yeah, I could go find that stuff myself, dude. Like, I don't need you guys. I could go look up all those timestamps myself. I don't need nobody.
That's right, Quad.
All right. Apparently Crumb's not coming, and Dave, Sarah, who was here before the show.
Yeah, what happened?
Back. I don't know. Did we say something rude? Because we just made fun of his fucking audio for about 2 seconds, and then he left.
It was working okay.
That fucking Dave Sarah, you never know. He's a wild card. Who knows what happened?
Snake in the grass.
Oh, you think he's big timing us?
Yeah. You can't trust those Arabs with their gas stations and their deception.
Are they? Is he an Arab though? Is technically?
I thought he was. Yeah, he's part sand monkey, right?
Is an Armenian technically a sand person?
You know what I mean. They're Middle Eastern, right? Yeah. They're like Christian. Aren't Armenians mostly Christian? I think he's Christian. He's like Armenian.
Yeah.
They're cool. I like the Armenians. Christian. They work hard. They're like the Koreans with their whole business thing. It's like a religion to them.
Oh, so this is a stereotype you're doing, huh?
Sure.
Stereotyping.
No, it's a
They're
monotype.
hardworking people, unlike those other people. Yeah, we get it, Adam. All right, very judgmental here tonight. I see how it is.
And they all know each other.
They all know each other. They all act the same. They're all the same person.
It's not a question of does Dave Serra own a gas station. It's how many gas stations does he own?
Is that a thing in LA or whatever?
You have to, yeah. Armenians in LA, you have to own a
of
gas
Armenians
station.
out that way. Indeed. All right. Next one up, Chad Zumock. Obviously, we're not too far off the same topic that we were just talking about because, yeah, I don't know. I was just watching Chad Zumock today, and I was blown away by how good his stream has gotten. I don't know if you've been watching lately, but everybody has been saying, like, man, that the med check has really stepped up his game. He's doing things. He's out there kicking ass and making the best podcast on the internet.
Well, good for him. He's surprising everyone. All the naysayers, he proved them wrong.
Nay.
So he's redeemed himself.
I think he's got a lot of people in the background helping him out, but whatever. We'll leave that. Whatever. A lot of podcasts do that. It's smart, probably. I'm guessing.
People in the background can help you out.
Right.
No, we need to do that. We need to get some shady Jews in the background.
Nah.
Maybe I should be in the background.
Isn't one lazy quad good enough?
We could use some. We could use some like some people in the shadows. You know. I mean, you run the show great, but I mean, we need people to ruin people's lives for us, right? Need people to do the dirty work.
Yeah,
we don't want to get our hands
instead
dirty.
of making a better show and like do better production and work harder. It's better just to try to take other people down, right?
Yeah, exactly. You
like
get
Stuttering
it.
John.
Yes.
Instead
ruin
of going out there and
make
improving.
money, and then if there's time, then maybe we'll do a good show.
But until then, we'll just take down your Patreons and your YouTube channels and report
Come
you
after
for
your
every
kids. We'll find out where they go to school. The whole
That too. That's more important than any of that shit.
Tread lightly. Other shows making fun of us. Tread lightly.
I know. Gee, Rob, you don't even have to say it. I know. All of you ladies hang out in Chad.
I've
show,
enjoyed
MLC.
Chad shows. I'll give him credit where it's due. Sometimes he can be.
I was
not a fan, but he can
obviously,
be. I chuckled.
Or I wouldn't have all these clips I made.
Yeah,
because not only did I watch the show, but I screen recorded the show so we could watch it.
Nice. I genuinely enjoy Kumia's cucks.
We are going to transform it, though.
Of course.
So he can't strike us.
Chad, we love you.
Come on, stop. That's disgusting. Sad Jags fan. I love this. Chad crying about Patreon for multiple weeks is my favorite thing going on in the Dabbleverse. I'm with you, Sad Jags fan. I'm with you.
There's alternatives to
ladies,
Patreon.
I know all of you guys. Shades Cal. Yeah, he does actually have a really good time slot. That spot right after Steel Toe and right before MLC is smart. I will give him credit where credit's due. That is a perfect time slot, like 10:30 in the morning, my time. What is that, like 1:30 your East Coast?
Yeah.
Time talk. We're doing time talk now, Adam. Isn't that exhilarating?
Of course.
I know, ladies. Stop. We don't have to fight over this, do we? We're not having a fight tonight, ladies. Come on.
Shark.
We're all going to get along. We're all going to get along just fine. Trust me. All right. G-Rob, who is a mod in mine and Chad's, his Discord, mine. It's like, there's a little bit of crossover going on here, folks. But anyway, let's get into the Chad fucking show from today. This is the improvement that everyone is talking about, I assume. Amazing things going on over there with the Chad Zumock show. Yeah, what is this one called? I forget what he called this one today. I don't think it was a Kumia's Coast. You're right. This is a 16-minute clip. We're not gonna. We'll bounce through a bunch of it, but here, check it out.
and we'll get to the super chats. And thanks to everyone that I've already seen gifting memberships. The hero, my man, Stephen Bravo, Jenna, Eva. I see you. Sunday.
You notice anything right off the bat within the fit? Oh,
The audio's fucked.
yeah. Okay. You got to tell me I'm not full screen, man.
Oh, were you trying to be full screen?
I'm an idiot. You know. I
Of course you're
you gotta
an
help
idiot,
me out,
Claude.
man.
These
And
are
now
things
you're
we don't.
high, so you're not noticing little things like that.
Notice me, Adam. How come you don't notice me?
No, he just bought all this like a Roadcaster and the nice Shure, the very nice
Oh, the
Shure
Shure looks nice. Yeah, that
microphone.
looks good.
A
real podcast mic. Good.
But what do you still hear, even with all the nice
audio
equipment?
sounds? It's clipping. It's fucking clipping, right?
It's worse than mine.
Yeah.
That's why I can comment on it.
It's got to be
John,
something
9787.
fixable. Obviously.
Oh, absolutely, it is.
76. We'll get to you. Thank you so much because we're doing it.
He's got the noise
like I
gate
said, it's a
set
blessing.
wrong on
It's
it
going to
too.
suck for the next couple months, but I'm not going to reapply to Patreon. I think I'm done with that platform. Even though I was very fond of it, I did it for a long time. We were building a nice community. Loved the chat room. Loved all the features. I'm going to find a place to house the audio and the video in the meantime, temporary. But I talked to my web guy, Alex, and he says, I can build our own Patreon on your website. I can do this. And from there, we can outsource this program for other creators to do it. So we won't have to rely on Patreon. We won't have to rely. And thanks to Ozone, too. Ozone's another guy who gave me this information, too. And Sam Tripoli. We'll get to
PSP,
Sam
how's Chad's
Tripoli.
audio?
And it really opened my eyes. And they said invest some money into it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I got some nice change. You know, I took a hit from the Patreon, but I'm going to put money into it because I think it's necessary. Because I
Get a
think the
load
way
of
we're
Elon
going right
over here.
now,
Fucking
we're
tech
all
guy.
under attack. We're all afraid to lose our channels. We're all afraid to lose our Patreons, and you don't know what's going to happen. And what happened to me was bullshit. It was just complete bullshit. Now, John can spin it any way he wants.
All right. Before we get too far into the losing his Patreon thing, because that's where he's headed. Let's just start off with the audio sucks, obviously. So apparently he saves audio only episodes and puts them up on, so you can just download the audio on Patreon.
That's going to be a real treat.
That's what I was thinking when I was watching this today. That's why I clipped it where I clipped it, because I was like, oh, seriously? Can you imagine listening to that bad of audio as an audio only show?
He better fix that shit quick.
Like, I would just not listen to that and listen to the radio.
Especially when
radio.
you make this big deal out of I reinvested in the show, guys. I got all new equipment. And then if it sounds like shit, you look like an idiot for not being able to set it up. You would have been better off to just keep your fucking karaoke mic because it would have fucking sounded better.
Or the same. Yeah, so I do think that he's got some other issues. It's like Jim Stansel, same thing. He got a really nice Shure mic. I think actually someone bought it for him and sent it to him. But he still has an old shitty laptop that he's trying to run it through, so it still glitches and pops. And I think that is actually the problem. Like when the people try to run their stuff on StreamYard.
Yeah.
When you try to run the audio through StreamYard, if you don't have a good fast processing computer,
StreamYard fucking sucks for audio. It gets weird with different systems. I'm on Mac, so yeah,
you have to have fast processing power.
Yeah.
And a lot of RAM, great RAM. We need the best RAM. So it comes down to that. You can buy all new nice shit, and if you don't have a computer that can fucking keep up with it, then you're still wasting your money.
It's all about the Pentiums.
Exactly.
Weird Al.
No, it's not too weird. I mean, it makes sense. But yeah, so I don't understand what he's talking about. He's going to make a website. The guy that makes fun of Melton all the time for he's got his own website and he does tech stuff and he's a fucking dork, dude. Apparently Chad behind the scenes has his own dork.
It's actually
his
not a
own
bad
movie.
idea in theory if you're running this as a business. Yeah, why not, try to use tech
Invest.
to your advantage and reach more fucking people. Sure. Make more money.
Exactly. Shades Cal thinks, and 5 finger discounts KB list to shoplifting. No, it's not KB. What are you talking about? Shoplifting. Oh, actually, you're right, Shades Cal. That's right. I remember him now. He doesn't, when he goes through the self checkout, he just accidentally forgets to swipe a couple items. I think everybody's probably done that once or twice, maybe, unless you're an honest engine, and that's not racist. Don't take that racistly. Don't take it the racist way. And I mean feather, not dot, of course. So I would love to see how long it takes him to set up a website for his new show. Because how long did it take him to set up this studio where he's just sitting in a corner with a couple horrible graphics?
It's like a couple of signs. Yeah.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Yeah, you put the same thing up twice. You got some horrible fucking pencil drawing and your horrible Z-Man fucking graphic.
It's not even framed right. The second sign says we're doing it because it's not like doesn't fit in the frame.
All very shitty graphics.
I can see what he's going for, but it's too plain looking.
What is he going for?
I don't know, but if you're going to do that, it's like, why even bother? Like, if you're going to build a set or don't. It doesn't look like horrible, but it's too half.
Get a green screen, you mean?
And the sign is behind his head. I've never been a fan of people making these big signs that are supposed to be like good. It's supposed to like look good, but it's like behind your fucking head. It's like when Aaron used to be in front of the Steel Toe banner, and you can't fucking see Steel Toe because it's behind him.
Now he's dead centered in that stupid circle that says Steel Toe.
It's obstructed. It's weird.
His head, at least his head is like dead center in the fucking thing. It's horrible, but at least it looks.
But it's obvious he's podcasting in a very small space. It's like a truth booth.
All right, what does Greg Edwards got for us? People are saying, "Oh, great point, Greg. Great point, Greg." All right, you guys are talking about shit I don't even know. All right, thanks for making my chat about something that absolutely has nothing to do with our show. We really fucking appreciate that. And all you lovely ladies.
No crosstalk.
You fucking cunts.
We'll bonk ya.
Oh,
right, Quad?
You can't. Yeah, repeal the 19th Amendment. That's all I'm going to say. Just explaining how... yes. All right, we got that part.
You could say this, that. I know what happened. I saw what happened. I have document proof of what happened. We saw John striking channels, and we've seen him lie nonstop. So I'm going to go ahead and build it. It's going to take a couple months. We'll find a temporary home. I'm taking ideas. I put up a poll yesterday. A lot of people are saying locals. I think it'd be funny to do OnlyFans. There are other sites, too, to house this stuff, because until I'm safe, we're going to have to protect it, and it has to be behind a paywall. So that's where we're going to go, and that's how we're going to do it. And for audio only listeners, and I know Stu John's one of them. I know I think Mint Diggity, if I'm not mistaken. Who else was there? There's a couple that just listen to the audio. I only listen to audio. I will be putting a lot of that up for free on all the free sites, the audio version on Spotify, Pandora, iTunes. So subscribe to Sit Down Zumock. We're going to do a complete rebrand. I'm inspired. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to fucking do this. So let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm pumped up. I want a piece of it. Let's go.
I mean, okay, so obviously you guys know what I'm talking about. Come on, that's like the worst audio that's ever been recorded. Yeah. I mean, you want to talk about scratching records? Jesus Christ, he might as well have his show on a record, 45. That was pretty bad, I would say myself. Yeah, I don't know what Chad's thinking. Why do you need an audio only? Like, people listen to Chad at work? I can't imagine carrying Chad around in my pocket. That the main thing of what he does is he does show a lot of clips and has a lot of video quality parts of his show. So I don't understand where he's just going to sit there and let people listen to audio of Chad Zumock. It doesn't really make any sense.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
The room in the house in the hizzy.
So thank you so much to everyone that's reached out and tried to help. I do appreciate it sincerely. We will be doing the hottest show on the internet tonight at 9:30 p.m. Go to the gifting memberships bandwagon. Last night, I was doing a lot of shows. Not just me. Kiki, Ray, Kevin Soundboard. This guy's throwing my Kevin Brennan. I'll get an update on MLC and AC. That's coming up. But Stephen Bravo is also a $100 sponsor on Patreon. We're going to do $100 sponsors now.
Shout out Stephen Bravo for fucking with everybody. Oh, here you go. Actually, I don't mind showing that. All right. I was joking about not giving those guys money. Those guys giving me money, but whatever. That's a joke. Yeah, you guys can all go give those fuckers money. They do the Lord's work, or at least work for me so that I can be lazy. I want to continue being lazy far into the future. So make that happen.
You guys are driving me fucking insane. Don't know what to tell you guys. It is what it is. It is what it is. Don't know what to tell you. I'm turning my phone off. I can't. I know you're helping, but it's just too. I don't care. I don't care right now. I just don't.
Oh yeah. So everybody started sending messages to Chad directly to tell him how horrible his fucking, how badly his audio was popping and scratching and itching, and it's whatever, man. You guys need an audio only version of that. That's what you need in your lives. Trust me, that's what you need. Sad Jags fan. Notice how it's only the women that get offended by Melton and have to go team up with retarded Chad. Yeah, see, take that, ladies. Take that. Take that. What is going on here? Am I getting a bunch of people telling me to check out something else? Peek in on Stuttering John. Stuttering John is hammered right now on Rob's song. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could do that. Abso-freaking-lutely, homies. That is a possibility. Let's do it. Oh, shit. Gosh darn it. What am I doing? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go make fun of Rob Saul. Yo. What the fuck? What the fuck? Where's Rob Saul? What's going on here? This cannot be this hard, right? Rob Saul show. Huh. The Saul show. The Saul show. The Saul. You guys get to watch me type in like a moron. The Rob Saul podcast show.
You know, but it was Polish.
Holy fuck!
No, I'm sorry,
bipolar.
Wow, this is amazing.
Gina,
Look at Cold in the winter.
Gina Bobina says, oh my God, Neil, you're so adorable.
Our baby.
Thank you, Gina Bobina.
Not Gina.
Gina or Gina?
Gina.
Right.
I know her.
I don't know what you're doing.
The real Gina has a wrench in my chat room, so I know.
All right, yeah. You can hit me
Hold
up.
on. Super chat, point super chat. David Duke, my man.
I don't know if you want to say that, but all right.
Oh, yes, I do. Because as long as he owns it, it's okay.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
You know, at least he's got the balls to say that he hates it.
Yeah, at least he owns it.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Going to the state where you own it, you're okay. So, John, Steve Grohl was trashing on Gino's podcast today. This is what I heard secondhand. Says he is more talented. How we liked him better. It's all funny. To me, it's all funny. It's all nonsense, but it's funny. I like this guy. I don't know who.
Yeah, you're not going to just take his word for it and run with it. That Gino actually said that. Yeah. David Duke, it's all good if you just own it. What the fuck? Dude, he's hammered too. I love this shit. Hammered John, as we all know, famously, he came on BYB twice, like super hammered. That's always a fun time. It was funny.
For your 99 cents.
I know a pillhead nod when I see one of them runs. Look at this. I can't wait. This guy is
Penis Wrinkle. Why don't you just shut? Why don't you? I mean, you have.
Yeah,
so
he's
much,
the biggest
You want to
loser.
say to me? I implore you to come to my face and say it, but you won't because you're a pussy. And look at you. You're hiding behind a Tim Curry, Pennywise, fucking a graphic. You're a loser. You're a fucking loser. Yeah.
I mean, John is destroyed. This is amazing. Also, I would notice that it's close to Christmas time. Is he getting a little into his feelers and feeling a little left out from family and whatnot? Maybe that's kind of the issue, I would assume. I know a pillhead one. I see one. Rob Saul, yeah, famously a pillhead. Worse than ever. You could be anything worse than a pillhead. It would be a guy that wears that fucking shirt. Ladies, in chat, put ones if you think that is the worst fucking shirt you've ever seen on a man. That's so bad. I don't even know what that is. It looks like it looks like wallpaper, dude. What the fuck is he wearing? Like, yeah, the vertical stripes probably help him out because he is a fat fuck. But also that floral pattern looks like it belongs on the ground at like a casino or just flat out wallpaper. Either way, it's shite, my friends. Shite.
Yeah, I get it. You can look up people's information. Look up my information. Come to me, and all I'm saying is that I would love to hear you out face.
I think it's time when we deal with people like Peter Wrinkle, Neil, and
I have him blocked. I don't care how much he
No. There's a very famous song was played on one of my favorite shows.
Yes, please sing.
And I think
Yes,
we could
sing.
just do it like this.
Oh my god. This. I saw a clip of Stuttering John singing earlier today. This can't get any better. Yeah, why don't you leave the super chat covering the words so he won't be able to follow along? That sounds like a good idea.
Oh, wait. Here we go. He's a loser. He's a loser. He's a loser. He's a loser. Tobacco.
What is happening?
Oh, well.
Look at.
Come on, man. He's a loser.
Jesus, this is painful.
When
you come on, you gotta be impressed that I would.
Listen, listen, I love it, but I can't. I can't.
You gotta be impressed that I can remember a song from Gilligan's Island. What? Yeah. Congratulations, John. Your brain is not 100% wet brain at this point. God, what a lush. I look at the pause on this one. The tongue's coming out, those eyes. Yeah, go sit next to this guy at a fucking bar and tell me you're not gonna move in about fucking 2 seconds. Come on, Rob. Come on, man.
You know
what?
Feign. I can't feign.
A lot of kids there.
What? Penis Wrinkle. Believe me. Come see me face to face. That's all I'm saying.
So if you're walking down the street, you actually see someone dressed as Pennywise. Do you think they actually walk around like that?
Well, no, he's
Tina
not.
Turtle?
He's just a loser that does that on.
Hey, should I play that again?
Was that words?
That's too much fun.
Well, no, he's
Tina
not.
Turtle?
He's just a loser that does that on.
Hey, should I play that again?
I think he said, "Should I
You
play
know
that
what,
again?"
Neil, I don't
Jesus
normally
Christ.
do these.
Yeah.
I came home. I had to change 3 litter boxes. And, that's a lot of, that's heavy. But of course, the Duke can handle it, you can tell. But I got to pull those fucking things.
Ladies that own cats, have you ever thought to yourself, like, wow, this kitty litter sure is heavy? Like, I don't even think the ladies in the audience would even complain about their cat litter being too heavy. What the fuck? This old fucking, whatever. Yeah, you better keep working out if you think kitty litter's heavy, John.
Then wash them out. Then I track the fucking trails in the mud. And then I got to fucking scrub the floor.
And that made you think of Rob. I was like, I cleaned out the litter box. Hey, this
I was just like,
so he didn't even pick his bags of litter up. He dragged them through the mud and then dragged the mud into his house. Like, what? So he can't even pick up the fucking bags of litter. So now we're supposed to think that this is a big, tough, strong guy that can't even pick up a bag of litter. Holy shit, folks. You heard it here. Mr. I work out and I'm a badass can't even pick up a bag of litter. That is fucking amazing.
Fuck it. I got to fly tomorrow.
Mike's shitty internet provider. Another.
So he's got to fly tomorrow. So apparently he must be going to mommy's house for Christmas. I'm assuming that's the case, right? Yeah, probably other people know this. Yeah, exactly, Greg. You know the deal. I don't even think they make fucking 50-pound bags of litter, honestly. Maybe I'm sure they do somewhere, but either way. He must be heading to mommy's house. So we all get to watch him mistreat mommy again for the holidays. Aren't you guys excited to watch that? Ma, go answer the phone. Go answer the door. No, Ma, the pizzas aren't for us. No, Ma. And then he's going to end up having to put a sign on the door like, no deliveries. What else? What else is going to be happening? Ma, go in the other room. I'm doing a podcast, you old bag. Like, all of that stuff is coming very soon. Do I sound like Homer Simpson? I hope not. Jesus, I'm not even trying to do that, buddy. Honest.
Oh, well.
Another big.
There's a good guy.
Another fucking loser. He says,
who is it?
Rob, remember stealing a CD at 14 years old? And he calls me the F slur. Yeah, no, I don't. And you remember sitting on the internet 24 hours a day on Christmas Day. What are you going to be doing? You're going to be watching emergency pop-up shows about Stuttering John.
Oh my God. What a sick burn, Rob. You got him. You got him. You nailed him to the wall on that one, buddy. Man, that Rob Saul guy, he's a quick one, folks. He's out there destroying the internet, one person at a time, one super chatter at a time. Yeah, indeed. I guess that's the one good thing about John is he brings in those $2 and $5 super chats, making fun of him. I'm sure that old Rob Saul doesn't mind getting those. I didn't mind getting them when they were coming in. That was not the worst part about fucking having Stuttering John. He's gonna get sick again. You think that's possible, huh? That he's gonna go up there and get mommy sick again for the holidays? Probably. Get her sick again. All right, back to chat. Here we go.
Deal with it. I don't care. Turn it off. Go watch Stuttering John.
We did. We already did, Chad. All right, this is the fun part. And as you can see, my timestamps there, we got 6 minutes and 25 seconds. So for the 10 minutes after this, we'll be right back. Picture goes up. He'll see. When he comes back from this little segment, it's no audio. So for his audio only people, I'm sure they're going to enjoy the fuck out of this episode. It's amazing quality. That's exactly what you want to put on your website that you're going to create, Chad. Amazing stuff happening. Do, 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 do. Hey, ladies. Sit back, relax, have some Cavassier. Can I put a pill in your drink for you? Maybe help you relax a little more? Yeah. You feeling it? You feeling it? What is this porn music this fucker plays? It is kind of funny, actually, but whatever. It does sound like porn music. 1978 porn music. Maybe, boom. We're rocking it. We're rolling it. We're rolling it. We're rocking it. It's happening. It's what? Now he's starting to read the chat. He's starting to become a little aware. He's starting to get the text. People are texting him. Chad, you got no audio, man. Look at that turkey neck. Oh, shit, he does. He's got a fucking... Damn. Damn, son. He's got a double chin. That ain't good. Ladies, what do you think about double chins? You like dad bods and double chins? It's all good? Actually, Chad looks like someone that would be in a shitty porn, honestly. That ain't a joke, folks. God, you got to appreciate it, man. He has no idea what's happening. It's great. Good shit. All right. I know there's some funny shit in there. Oh, is my drive not working? Is that what's happening here? Son of a bitch. All right. Maybe I'll click this fucker out.
And we'll get to the super and Michaeline.
This happened to me one other time. I wonder if there's something wrong with my shit. We just want to watch Chad freak out. Yeah, I don't think if you put the graphic back up that it fixes your audio. Yeah, Chad. That's great. I don't know what to do, guys. I never seen Chad do any test streams either. Did he? I wonder if he ever actually even tried to like test his equipment. He had it all working there for a minute, but I know he goes through StreamYards, like I said. So every once in a while, the StreamYard will kick your audio off of there, but you just got to refresh your settings, and usually that shit pops right back up. So, yeah, instead of doing that, he had to start back over. He had to shut his stream off, but it was fun watching him just scrambling. Enjoyed it. Big smile, happy guy. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? He's still talking. He thinks he might have a chance. So anyway, I don't know if you guys saw this today, but I enjoyed the fuck out of that. I was laughing my ass off, honestly. Can you dig it? Yeah, there you go. Can you dig it? That's from the Warriors, isn't it? The Warriors come out and play. Can you dig it? I'll just fast forward 10 seconds at a pop. Here we go. We got Chad back. Help, help, help. There you go. There you go. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Yeah, now he's just showing the super chats. He's spazzing out. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sit down. Blah, blah, blah. And there you go, folks. Tech problems. Got to start over. Boom. There you have it. So that was like well over 10 minutes of oopsie daisy indeed. And then he started his next stream over. I never noticed that Gino actually is dressed up like a jihadist. Is that what that is? It's pretty funny, actually. I like it. And of course, he started his next stream over. Let's hear what he has to say for himself.
Is it happening?
We're doing it. It's happening.
Is that happening for me right now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, hello. Holy shit. Did we do it? Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Oh my God, guys, I apologize. There's no video. All right, there's a lot of trolls in here, and that's fine. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to lose my cool. I was so fucking frustrated, and it wasn't. And I know everyone was like reaching out to be helpful, but it was just I was just frustrated because I didn't know what was going on, and I had like 26 people telling me what I should do, and I'm just like, I don't know. What do you want me to do? So, anyways, you could be louder. Well, if I could be louder and that's my only problem, we're gonna just go with that. Is that cool?
See, and his audio was perfect for a minute there. Just for like 1 minute, his audio was fucking perfect. There was not a scratch. And then all of a sudden that started coming back. But absolutely. So yeah, like what you should not do when you're having a bunch of issues is listen to 26 different people texting you. Just do your own thing and keep your own show rolling. Ignore the nonsense, dude. You got to figure out your settings. Like, I don't know how people texting you stuff is going to help you out with that. So if you're ever having issues, just go check all of your stuff. You're on your own when it comes to that kind of shit. There's nothing else you can do about it. But yeah, at least you have the nicest equipment in the world, the Shure mic and the Rodecaster and the nicest arm that you can get for it. There you go, doing it. You're having it.
We're just gonna go ahead and go with I could be louder.
Could be.
Holy.
With Crowder?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Holy shit. Who is the mod? What do you mean? Who's the mod, Eva? I'm glad you're back. Good for now. Could be louder. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting some thumbs up. Don't sweat it. It's the most frustrating thing on earth for people to troubleshoot you while you're in the moment. Thank you, Tom Gully Show.
Is that Peter Sky Parker?
You understand. You completely
No,
understand.
he said Tom Gully. I thought that
Oh, I
was
know, he's
hilarious
being
too.
funny.
Because if you ever wanted anyone to like try to help you out during a situation, you would want Tom Gully because he's a professional broadcaster, don't you know?
Oh, don't you know, Bobby?
Don't you know?
Yes, it's like when you're in the moment and everyone's telling you what to do, you just like, you feel like you're surrounded, you're put in a corner. Nobody puts the mud shark in the corner. That's a fact. Bravo. Sounds perfect.
Oh, I thought his stepdad used to put him in the corner after he punched him in the face for interrupting coffee time. Probably slammed his face into the corner, I'm imagining. How was dinner, Adam? How was or what did you go do? Jerk off? You had to go jerk off because we were watching Chad clips. Is that what happened?
I had to go sleepy buys and take a little nappy doodles, and apparently that's no good.
Steven, thank you so much for your Venmo. I was frustrated. I didn't know what to do. I knew if I had to start over, I couldn't flash your stuff. So thank you very much. Stephen Bravo Venmo'd $100.
We're jealous. Son of a bitch. All these guys helping Chad out now in the Dabblers verse. Sons of bitches. Must be nice.
Go with I could be louder. Perfect. Stephen, very much. Stephen Bravo Venmo'd $100. That was very generous. Wow. Holy shit. We had some numbers going there. We were almost at 400, and then I shut it all down. We're not on Rumble right now. I shut that one down just in case. Tom Myers is here. Shout out to Tom Myers. Ghost of Mr. P just sent me $1,000.
Yeah, because Tom Myers blocked us both for our political leanings. Is that the problem?
Persecuted for our politics, for our beliefs.
Yes, exactly.
Martyrs,
No Tom Myers
martyrs.
for you folks. You're going to miss out on all that Tom Myers content we were trying to
do the
give
Meghan
you.
McCain bit now. We're so tired of all this hostility toward conservatives.
Why are they so mean to us?
My
Don't they
father,
like
my father.
All right, sounds like there's a lot of shit going on right now. All right.
Oh,
I don't know. What am I supposed to check in on now?
Should we be
Jesus
sniping?
Christ.
Sniping?
Yeah,
sniping.
I was.
Loser in my presence. I'm getting rid of you.
I thought it was funny a couple weeks ago when you were talking to Pat Dixon, and he was like, "I really hate the that it's a fact Jack line," and you're like, "I came up with it." It kind of made me laugh.
Who said that?
Rob said he came up.
No, Pat Dixon. You did when you were on Pat Dixon's show, and he mentioned that everyone
John is sweaty.
and he didn't realize it was like a line.
No, it's a known line, but I'm the one that
I know,
brought
I
it
just
here.
thought it was funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I would never claim something like, "Oh, wait, I mean, it's a Van Halen song."
Yeah,
but as soon as I start saying it, then it becomes in, the vernacular of this.
Hold on, Mike. Shitty internet provider says, "I hate you, RS," with exclamation point. Well, you hate yourself because you're just a shitty loser in the Dabbleverse, and I'm going to get rid of you, and I want to help you find.
I mean, Jesus criminy, Rob Saul, he says that like every single time. Well, you're just a shitty loser. You're just a loser. Yeah, you just sit at home all day and nobody knows who you are. You're just a nameless, faceless nobody, and nobody cares what you have to say. If you had friends in real life, maybe you could go talk to them, and you're just in your mom's basement, and you're a loser, and you're just a troll.
I'm a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me?
Yeah, it's amazing all the wonderful I mean, that Rob Saul, he really gets right to the heart of it and cuts deep instantly. I'm going to take a peek at what else is going on.
He gets
the
right
internet.
to the red rocket.
because he gets to the meat of it, as they say in dog touching land. Apparently, there's some other thing going on. Let me see if this one's interesting.
So how's everybody in the chat doing tonight, huh?
Yeah, chat check. All right. So okay, everybody else is just watching. They're just watching videos of fucking Ray DeVito stand up. Oh boy. All right, we're gonna keep moving it along. I didn't want to finish the rest. I don't want to watch the rest of that Chad little thing from today. This is actually interesting. Are you a fan of our old buddy Sam Tripoli? I watch a lot of his shit.
I like Sam Tripoli. You know who I like better than Sam Tripoli is Sam Quadrupoli. He's like 4 times as good. You want to know, did you remember when Sam Tripoli threatened Red Bar because Red Bar was making fun of his disabled kids?
No, I remember when Sam Tripoli showed up in front of Red Bar's house with a gun, or was going to beat his.
I don't know about
ass.
the gun, but he's
a registered firearm owner, but he definitely was going to beat the fuck out of him.
He was like, "Come down and fight me, you fucking pussy!" Say all that shit that you said about my daughter. Like it was pretty fucking real. And of course, Red Bar didn't come down to fight him because he's like all decrepit and crippled. But it was funny. It was definitely interesting. And then Red Bar would just ramp it up every time he'd go on the show, and he'd be like, "I'm talking about your kids." It was so funny.
Kids. What about them kids? Why don't you feed them kids
about them
videos?
And Sam Tripoli's a fucking. I mean, he's not the kind of guy to back down from a fight. Although
he trains. He said he was trains for fighting like every day.
So
he trains in that. That he does the Jew martial arts.
He used to fucking roll. He's friends with Zach Waldman. He's friends with my buddy Zach Waldman. Yeah. Name drop.
Yeah, big names. Big names.
Listen, I got some real connections, Quad.
I saw Sam Tripoli, 2 waiters, a combined $3. That's fucked. That's amazing and hilarious.
It's Tripoli, $3, triple.
And Greg Edwards, he is not a cokehead. He's a meth head. There's a difference.
He's passionate. Passionate guy. Indeed. He cares. He cares a lot.
His kids are tarded, and apparently that was off limits for Red Bar, but he
Red Bar was pretty fucking mean though. He was the way he went after him, it was pretty cruel.
Fair.
But I mean it was kind of funny.
Still a fan of Tripoli, not a big fan of Red Bar. Sorry,
both of them. I don't want anybody to get their ass beat, but that was interesting. That was definitely a popcorn type of moment when that happened.
Fair. All right, let's rock it.
Because I had to get up early. I go to bed. I get up. I drive to Orlando. I'm doing a show at Side Splitters. It's really great. Guess who shows up? Chad Zumock.
Oh yeah, I saw it on Instagram.
Now Chad looks like he's doing well. He has good energy. You know,
he looked healthy. Yeah.
So you want? I tell him this. I am rooting.
He looked healthy except for the double chin.
They both have the same fucking look. They both have that 50-year-old guy trying to pass himself off as like 35 kind of look. The flat brim baseball cap and the sunglasses.
Yeah. Well, Chad doesn't go for the flat brim, but I think
he's got the curved brim, which is a little more age appropriate. But they both look like guys that I would see in the poker room.
Trying too hard to be cool.
They look like poker players.
True.
Have to be guarded. And I told this to him, his face, because Chad, there was a time where he didn't care if he burned it down, even if it wasn't his to burn down.
True.
And that to me is dangerous. You don't want that.
I'm a big fan of Chad Zumock.
Well, Chad's a great comic. And Chad,
very fun.
I can't believe Johnny Woodard just said, "I'm a big fan of Chad." No, Johnny, you can't be a big fan of Chad. Stop it. It's gonna make me not want to watch fucking Tinfoil Hat anymore. God damn it.
Funny, yeah.
Chad's a good writer, great writer, good performer, and he's doing really great on the internet. I root for Chad.
He's also very nice to me when I first moved out here, and I haven't forgotten it. I appreciate it.
Testimonials.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, what does Chad have on these guys?
Yeah, something.
He knows something nobody else
Chad's
knows.
awesome. He's so
Has to
great.
be.
I'm not even a Chad hater. I'm kind of neutral on Chad, but it's like, really, is he that wonderful?
No. Yeah, we all know that.
Talking about him like he's fucking Pryor or Carlin or something.
Now, I talked to Chad. I got upset with him when somebody was coming at me on the internet, and he's like, "Yeah, and he threw me under the bus."
Chad loves beefs, though. Chad
I
feasts
do.
on beef.
Chad
he loves beef.
feasts on beef.
Yeah.
And he also says it's low vibrational. He goes, it's very toxic. I go, yeah, I get it. I go, that's why you got to take that and you got to get out of that because you're all fighting over about 5,000 fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
you're right.
and they're just running back and forth from you guys. And it's great. He says he's doing great. I'm happy. I like all those guys. I like
I like when he
Cunha.
flashes the
I
pictures.
like them all.
Yeah.
I like I consider them friends.
I think I subscribed to his Patreon, Chad Zumock.
You used to.
That was a good dig.
That's so good. That's great. Good stuff. Yeah. Sorry, Johnny Woodard. I guess you probably got a refund very recently from Patreon then, apparently. I'm guessing. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that Sam Tripoli knows about all the drama and the Dabbleverse. Apparently, he's aware of like the entire thing because he said that everybody's pretty much fighting over 5,000 fans, and they go back and forth.
That is true. Yeah,
like
there's
he's
some
really
truth to that.
actually. But yeah, absolutely. It's probably like
5,000 jerk offs.
Hey!
I'm
some
sorry.
of
I'm
those
sorry.
ones-
Keep giving us money.
No, they haven't given us a cent tonight, but that's
Keep giving
fine.
us money, jerk offs.
Jerks. But yeah, it's like Big J Okerson, like Louis J Gomez. Obviously, Tripoli hangs out with some of those guys, but they must all talk about the Dabbleverse and be very aware of it. And Ray DeVito and fucking some of the other people that are close to it, like the Robbie Goodwins and the Dalton Pruitts. Even those guys hang out with the Gas Digital folks. So I guess they must all just kind of talk
There's some
about
crossover.
being
Yeah,
aware of it.
there's a little bit of melting of the cheese between the lines. You know.
Right. Yeah. Speaking of which, we should be getting Bob on here soon. Bob Levy and
He said, "Yeah, cool."
Oh yeah. He's just looking up a date to get on here with us. Maybe
Yeah,
Friday.
that's cool. I always
I'm
like
thinking.
him.
It's looking like this Friday. Robbie Goodwin, he said that he'll pop back on next week sometime or maybe the week after. So whatever. We got some of those comedians that want to pop on. That's good shit. I do have to reach out and ask what's his name? Crack Amigo.
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's a little bit more on the music side, but I think he would be a good guest.
I remember him coming. Hasn't he been on before? I think I remember being on.
No,
maybe I just heard his name a lot. He's one of those people I hear about him a lot. And I'll reach out to Kyle.
He's
I
a
think
big
Kyle
deal
will
right
come on.
now. He's a big deal.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think Kyle
He's
will definitely
blowing up. I mean, if you go look at his numbers, even Dalton and Robbie Goodwin and Crack, they all do the Crowder Boys thing.
Yeah,
and that's blowing up pretty good too. Your buddy Unique gets fucking huge numbers. I seen that's kind of what you were talking about with him on the podcast was
I mean,
how
he's
big-
definitely relevant to a lot. He could run circles around me with all this Dabbleverse shit, and even the new stuff, the MLC stuff. He knows his shit. He definitely is well versed. You just got to
when
get
he's
him early.
versed. Yeah, when you
he's
get him
well
early.
Dabble versed.
He's versed in the Dabbleverse.
He's pre-Dabble. He was around before all the Dabble shit popped.
Pre-Dabble?
So,
That's the stuff that comes out before you really come.
Ew.
It's the slimy shit that comes out first. The pre-Dabble.
I think you should.
I do.
Good for him.
Check him out.
He says he's crushing. He's crushing on.
I think he was saying he got kicked off of Patreon.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that's why I told him he should start his own website
Lots of
like I
ass.
did, where it's like I'm decentralized.
Ends asses.
Go to Prometheus, click the link, get them. They set up for you. But
Why
I
is
got
he,
to hang out.
the last time I seen this guy shouting out places to set up your sites was on Rockfin. Apparently, he's not getting paid by Rockfin anymore. Is that what happened? Old Sam Tripoli.
Yeah, you're going back far, huh?
No, that's just a couple years ago. He was arguing with Owen Benjamin because Owen Benjamin was making fun of Rockfin and the owner of it and whatnot. So apparently,
Well, a couple of
maybe
years is a long time in this universe.
it is. Yeah, I mean, I've been podcasting for 2 years, so that tells you something. And yeah, I remember asking people when I got involved in it, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we've been podcasting since 2019." I think a shitload of people started doing it when pandemic hit.
Yeah, that really was the pop off. That was like the breaking point.
I think J6 took me to Censor TV more than anything, and that's when I started really watching. So the pandemic really got me into Censored and Compound. That's when I
started. It was funny because I started doing my show like January of 21. It was basically to distract myself from Biden getting in office. Like I remember right before I did my show, I was working from home, and I remember just like spending so much time just sitting around doing nothing. There was like nothing to do. I was like really down. Then I just started doing the show for something to fucking do.
Damn Biden and the Democrats, them rascally rabbits.
I just want something to focus on that wasn't fucking COVID or politics, and so I would do like the cultural stuff. I would just make fun of like weird like dog people that would have like dog fetishes, and they'd like walk around and bark and act like dogs, stuff like that.
So Rob Saul.
Yeah.
Lots of Rob Saul content came out from that era.
Red rocketing.
Self-red rocketing. Can you self-red rocket with a paw? The answer is no.
All right, you just blew my fucking mind, Quad.
Yeah, I don't want to gross everyone out. Let's I got too far. Guess are you? Oh wait, this is actually kind of confusing me now. Gas who what? What? Yeah, I had to read this just because it fucked with my head. Lev Fur keeps D's lights lit. JK Legion of Skanks. Lev Fur. Yeah, I'm versed in Lev Fur. He's been on Legion of Skanks a bunch of times. Definitely. Well, I might not be using fiscally correct. All right. You guys have been really chatting it up to yourselves this evening. So back to the flat brim look. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the flat brim.
Flat cat brim.
I think you have to have a really fat, wide face to look good in a brim like that. So pretty much, yeah, you got to have one of those heads that are only made for television.
We're a couple of fucking 90s guys with our curved brims over here.
Very, very cute.
Very age appropriate.
Remarkably cute. We'll be getting into some Alex Steen shit right now. But that only leads us down the road to one place. And you know where that place is, that when you start talking about Alex Stein, you end up in
Toe World.
Huh? Fuck, dude. I don't even have to tell you. You got it. You knew where we were going.
It all roads lead to Toe.
That's right. So shout out to Alex Stein for talking shit about our little universe we got over here. But this is what we're doing. It happens.
Another fake Jew.
Is Lepfer the only disgrace that came? I think there's a lot of disgraces. What's his name? Who's the guy that used to work with Mike Figs? Mike Figs. There's another disgrace, right? There you go, honky tonk.
Disgraceful.
I'll talk right at you. Yeah, I remember when Robbie Goodwin and Mike Figs were trying to pull off a show, and I think Mike Figs just fell apart and sucked. So shout out to Robbie Goodwin for continuing his excellence. All right. So anyway, I've been telling everybody, this is the recap of Nick Rekieta, but also he had thoughts on our little Dabbleverse. And I've been saying this for a long time, and he's been staying out of the Dabbleverse for a reason, which he's whatever. Let's listen to this Rekieta rap.
Suited and booted, and you know Nick Rekieta stays zooted. Aaron M. They still toe. His wife was a freaky hoe. April spread those legs. Did she cook those some eggs? Nick Rotator high on the bowl. Look, now we know 28 grams up in your house. And you trading your freaking spouse with another
improv this?
DJ who might be gay.
Yeah.
Roots all day in your face, Nick Rotator.
Not a lot
And I
of
will
syllables.
see you later. You will get that probation. In court, no lubrication. They going to make you take a deal. Doing cocaine with your kid ain't chill. And I think that is a rumor.
Kind of
But you're
shoehorn
acting
deal
like
and
a
chill.
goofy boomer. Oh, ass, you're doing too much. White. On your live stream, revenge born from your
falling apart.
enemy. Look at Gino Buscanti. Look at Kayla's breast. He's like, what's this in my text?
Is he doing like a Bill
Steel
Clinton
toe, trying to
impression?
be funny.
My
Get it
fellow
on.
Americans.
The show, felony ain't funny when you get that charge and they take your mug shot. Gonna wish you could smoke some pot, but you're going to piss really hot, Nick Rotator. Stay off it, dog. We love you. All right, thank you for the $100. That's my Nick Rotator.
No, they made him pay. He said he does the freestyles for $100, but that's pretty good shit. But
That's
you
good
can see
for
what it
$100,
says there.
but I thought it was all right. It was just
Yeah, it's fine. Like you said, is he doing a Bill Clinton? No, that's
It's a
just
little
how he
basic,
raps.
though,
Like
too.
every
Not
time
a
he
lot of
does
syllables. It's kind of
every
easy
time
to
he
do
does
a lot of one syllable words.
Exactly. Every time he does a freestyle, that's how he sounds. It's the same thing every fucking time. But yeah, so hi, Alex. Oh shit.
I mean, he got $100 for it, so more power to him. But
Yeah, so he was on Alex Jones Live the other day with Owen Benjamin or Owen Schroyer, excuse me. Owen Schroyer.
I want to see
let's
Kanye back
roll
on
these.
there again. The fucking black hood. He was making a lot of sense.
Yeah, he was talking about Jews though, wasn't he? I'm surprised you liked that.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. Really? He said he was talking about the Jews. What did he say?
He said you guys are the problem.
Netanyahu. He had a net and a thing of you. That was funny. It was stupid but funny.
And you can see right there, this is absolutely our Dejois from the Hackverse. And Dejois with $2 says, "Stay out of the Hackverse. It's garbage." How dare you, Dejois? You're supposed to be trying to get him over here to hang out with us, not run him off of the Hackverse. He's already all freaked out, and that's exactly what he says. Here you go.
Stay out of the Hackverse. It's garbage. Yes, it is. It is, and that's no disrespect to some of the dukes of the Dabbleverse, anything like that, but it is a toxic, terrible place full of degenerate people that have very low moral standards and do not care about hurting others in order to gain some sort of quick self-gratification that will actually only
What's
make
the
them more
downside?
sad in the long run. So,
And
yeah, it's a bad place. It's not a good place. Not for the faint of heart.
But I mean, you think about his trolling style and what he goes and confronts people in real life face to face and fucks with them. And I would imagine that probably has way more effect than anything that we do fucking
it's
around.
easy
in the
to
Dabbleverse,
criticize and clutch your pearls and get all fucking moral, but it's a lot more fun to just have fun and fuck with people and like just make people laugh. I wish, I feel like one thing that bugs me lately about the Dabbleverse, all this discussion about what's good and what's evil and who's right and who's wrong. And honestly, make me fucking laugh. I don't care if you set homeless people on fire. Be funny, make me laugh, entertain me.
Okay, maybe
stop,
not
like,
set them on fire. How about we just like step on their
I'm
birthday
making a
cake?
point,
We'll
though.
give them a cake
My
and they can
point
step on
is,
it.
are
We
we
can do the
are we-
Opie.
No, but my point is, it's like, aren't people a little tired of being lectured to about like who has the right to be the fucking moral arbiter of what's like? Who cares? Like everybody wants
Aren't you being the moral arbiter of moral arbitration right now, Adam?
Is what?
I said, aren't you being the moral arbiter? Yeah, just go ahead and cough. Are you trolling me now, you motherfucker?
Yeah. No, go ahead, Quad.
You're trolling me. You're trolling me. I know what you're doing. I see.
Do you think
I
I
see how
would
it
do
is.
something like that? You think I'm capable of trolling someone?
Fair enough. I don't know. I think, like I said, he goes out there and he looks like politicians. But I in honesty, yeah, politicians probably deserve it more than just the regular old folks that are just streaming. Is that true?
Yeah.
Because Stuttering John seems like he deserves to be fucked with.
I think we should just establish and agree everybody's terrible, everybody's bad. Yeah, the universe is dark. It's a terrible, dark cesspool of toxic, blah, 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 blah. That having been said, we've established that. Now be funny. Now go and be funny and entertain me.
The Dabbleverse isn't for people who can only dish it out.
That's exactly who it's for.
No.
Thin-skinned little baby.
What are you talking about? We take some pretty fucking hot heat over here at BYB.
Well, I don't like it when people say mean things about me. And I don't like it one bit.
You're probably going to get some, you're going to get some side splatter when I get shot. So you're going to get some blood on you.
It's going to be like that scene in The Sopranos where Silvio, and then all of a sudden everything goes quiet and fucking blood. What's his name? Fucking Jerry Torchiano.
Indeed. But yeah, that's how it is. Dabbleverse isn't for people who can only dish
the
it
Dabbleverse.
The Dabbleverse, indeed. Yes, we put all kinds over here on the Dabbleverse, but yeah, absolutely.
As long as it's
you're
funny, who cares?
Fallout. If you're gonna hang out with me, man, you're gonna get some fallout from all this whatever. What do you call it? Shrapnel? Shrapnel. You're gonna get some shrapnel when this shit blows up.
We're like a band of brothers.
All right. You got my back. I got your back. Yeah. How do you like having a guy in a wheelchair?
I'd be like Forrest Gump. I'm gonna fucking carry you out of the
I'll be
jungle.
your Lieutenant Dan.
Why did this have to happen, Adam? Because you got shot, Quad.
I got shot.
You got shot in
the
your
butt
legs,
talks.
Lieutenant Quad.
In the butt talks. Yeah. I'll bet if you ever become a shrimp boat captain, Adam, I'll come and I'll be your first mate. I promise. That make you happy?
Sure.
All right,
That
let's
sounds
continue
good.
with this.
Hopefully my girlfriend doesn't get AIDS.
You got a girlfriend?
No, I'm saying if I get one.
Doxed. Everybody attack Adam's girlfriend immediately.
Jenny, why did you have to go
Jenny.
run train on all those black guys?
Jenny, why did you have to go have an AIDS baby and then come back?
How
Well,
come
yeah.
my baby is black, Jenny?
Yeah. Why is it that she only came back after getting AIDS? That's mean.
Yeah. She's an opportunist.
What a cunt.
She already had her fun, and now, it's time to go milk the fucking retard.
Milk? You can milk retards? I didn't know that.
You can milk anything with nipples, Greg.
That's nice. All right, moving along. Some more Alex Steen.
Hey, Alex, tell us the background of you and Nick Arcade. Well, there's not really any background. I mean, I don't even dislike Nick. I honestly know, and I've said this multiple times, I'm more connected to it because I knew Steel Toe. I knew Aaron, Emolte, as I like to call him. Emolte, like I like to give it a little Spanish twang, even though he's not Hispanic at all. But he kind of actually is a little Hispanic in a way. But that's neither here nor there. I think Aaron's funny. And a lot of people hate on him, but he gives me some entertainment.
Me and Alex have the same
especially drama
headphones.
that he has, and he talks so candidly about it. And
You feel special?
Yes.
there's something about me that can respect a man, even though he's had some very low points this past year. I think that he's actually handled himself pretty well. And almost
what?
better than some of the other people in this situation. So my point is,
Who's been in this?
I knew all about Nick Ricada being a huge YouTuber and stuff, and I had been in some streams with him, but him and I were never like besties. And even before, like, we kind of had some interactions. He was never friends, but I did see some illicit clips and some hedonism stuff. And I think the first time I was ever on a stream with him, I asked him about hedonism, and that's probably why he never liked me. But I think I'd been on a stream with him maybe once or twice before with a transition, like I was coming on or he was coming on, I was hopping off. I don't know. But my point is, the first time I ever asked him a question, I asked him about hedonism. So that.
Yeah, I still don't think that Ricada has confirmed that he went to hedonism, right? He's never confirmed that fact. Even though we've all seen the pictures and know he was there.
Didn't? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure that.
No, it's confirmed
Yeah,
that he was there. I just don't think he's ever like admitted it and talked about it. Like, yeah, what were you doing at hedonism? Oh, yeah, that's right. No, he was talking about walking around.
He breadcrumbed it. He definitely breadcrumbed. There was some indication.
Oh,
yeah.
I walked around naked. What's the big deal about being nude around people?
That made him not like me. And
it is.
Wasn't even trying to A-log him. I just saw some clip about it and I laughed. And it was like, there was a tweet. Somebody like, people watch A-log videos of me. We watch it. Drama is entertaining. Sorry, that's just the truth. And yeah, I was like something about he's lying about going to hedonism. So I just asked him and it just made me laugh. And that was when he first met April. And then they ended up falling in love and then breaking up allegedly. I don't know. That's what it seems like on the internet. That's what it feels like with April's messages. But
Aaron said
so I was really an April and Steel Toe fan.
That sounds like that house sold too. So apparently she's going to be moving out of that little extra home they got there on the property. So that should be very interesting. What are they going to do? Move her into a RV on the property or what? Or is she going to get the fucking boot? Yo,
So you think it's not real breakup? You think it's for the trial?
I have no idea, honestly. I just know the household. I think
would
they're
be smart to at least pretend. Yeah, it would be sorry. It would be smart to at least pretend she's not fucking living there anymore.
Exactly. I think she's not supposed to be living there. Yeah, because that's what they all said, that she didn't live there. So
well, Nick's got a plea hearing scheduled. So yeah, shit's
January.
Definitely moving forward, and they're gonna have to. Yeah.
We do have a clip. If we get to it tonight, we'll see.
Nice.
We might not get there. But yeah, definitely steel-toed Aaron talking about fucking the court case, the plea deal, Nick Recado's shit. So if that's the case, then we might have some resolution. We might start hearing some shit talk very soon from the Nick Recado side instead of
radio silence, relatively. Right. Yeah. The deal, bitch.
B Smiley the third. What do you mean? I'm saying that I don't think April's supposed to be living in the big house with the Recados in that actual home. From what I understand, I think there is an issue with that because they said that she didn't live there, that she was just visiting. So I think it helps.
And they all have criminal. They're all involved in criminal charges. She's someone that didn't live there, wasn't part of that family, and then they all got charged criminally together. And there was also the issue of children, like the child negligence thing. So yeah, her being there just doesn't look good.
Yeah,
doesn't help his
exactly.
case.
So yeah, that says who? I think it's just the appearances of it is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because nobody has a clue whether April is still in good with the Recados as far as the relationship thing goes. It doesn't appear that it is happening. But yeah, it's definitely illegal. No, I absolutely agree with you on that. But there is a portion. There is a portion of what happens in court is partially appearances. And if every little thing adds up to more issues for people.
If you're being charged with a serious crime and you show up to court in a Winnie the Pooh sweatshirt, yeah, appearances matter. That might piss the judge off. It might indicate or signal that you're not really taking shit seriously.
Exactly. And yes, we do know that.
They make an interesting point though. It's not a crime for her to live there, but it's
not a crime. It's just appearances. Yeah, no. That's all I was saying. Yeah, and stopping by for their studio that's blurred out. Yeah, I know what you're saying, man. I get your point, though.
For her own benefit, though, because the more she appears with Nick or appears in his studio, it gets people talking more. And if she doesn't want that, if she really does want people to stop talking about her on the internet, then at least going away for a little bit, not being associated with Nick, that would probably, I think that would, maybe not right away, but in the long run, that would probably take attention away from her.
Absolutely. All right, moving on. We'll probably watch this clip in the next one.
And then April started dating Nick and started swapping with.
Yeah, so they were all together. This is when April and Nick were on the stream with Nick Recate. April, Nick were on Simcast. Alex showed up too on that Simcast. and he was asking Nick about hedonism. So if that's true, then I have a feeling that Aaron and April both had seen Alex come onto the show and talk about the swapping. So if they probably were aware of the fact that there was swapping going on very early on before they ever invited Nick on to replace Chrissy Merritt that at the comedy show they pulled off. Because that's what ended up happening. Chrissy Merritt's dad got shot in the head, got robbed, and then Nick replaced Chrissy for the comedy show.
I thought it was so funny when she actually went out there, when she flew out to Minnesota. I think she flew out to Minneapolis and didn't realize like how far away St. Cloud was. So she ended up driving. It was like a real pain in the ass. Her hotel room was bad. Like she just sounded like she had a horrible experience. I think that was the last time she had like anything.
But she got to go see where George Floyd was choked out.
Oh,
Neil
that's good.
LaPon.
That's worth a flight to Minneapolis.
Right.
And go to the fucking Mall of America too.
She got to see Little Mogadishu. She did. She got to see that. She got to see where the riot happened.
Yeah. I once very briefly considered taking a trip to Minneapolis, and then I came
just
to my
to take
senses.
pictures at George Floyd Square.
No, I wanted to go to Mall of America. This was way before all that all that fucking Black Lives Matter bullshit. This was like 2018. I was thinking about it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Lady Rackets, Kayla and Aaron, and they're swapping, and they're supposedly allegations of doing some other taste testing, like Costco samples of human sauce, I guess you'd say, for lack of a better word, a YouTube friendly word. Disgusting stuff, really just degenerate stuff. I mean, stuff that having cocaine around children and all this. I mean, the story is so good. So yeah, it's not even a hate. I don't even hate Nick. I like Nick actually now. I like him more now. I mean, I think he needs to probably some deeper self-reflection, which we all probably could do, to be honest. But he's got to get off the blow.
He can't do self-reflection. He's using his mirror for coke.
But yeah, that can't even be like a recreational thing. I mean, that's not. It's just too. It's too strong.
I think that's hilarious. He's like, yeah, I think I like Nick more now. Like now that this horrible story came out, and
yeah, that doesn't really make sense.
He was swapping with like, yeah. What do you mean? I
Alex
guess
likes everyone. He's one of the. I wouldn't call him a people pleaser per se, because I know he's like a pain in the ass or whatever. But he is like very. He kind of wants to get along with everybody. That's the sense I get.
Yeah, absolutely. He's that guy, but
he's a little.
I
too
am
nice
surprised
sometimes.
that he likes Nick more now that he knows he's an absolute like fucking degenerate piece of shit. So that is kind of weird.
It makes no sense.
That's a weird take.
Yeah. Well, Alex is a very weird guy, and that's coming from me. He reminds me of.
Let's get a good old steel toe type rally going, guys. 5s, 10s, 20s. Come on, Quad's doing a good pro show. At least hit the like, you cowards.
That's right.
That's right.
Hit that
Listen
like
to
or
G-Rob,
fuck
everybody. Hit that
Froggy,
fucking
hit the
like
like
button. Smash to subscribe. Always, of course. Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much, G-Rob, for the $5.
Thank you, G-Rob. You rock.
Let's play that again, just so we can make sure everybody heard what she's trying to get across to you.
Let's get a good old steel toe type rally going, guys. 5s, 10s, 20s. Come on, Quad's doing a good pro show. At least hit the like, you cowards.
Smash it.
That's right. Let's do some. Come on, let's get some chunk plays in here. Come on. 20s, 50s, 100s, 1000s, 500s. $2. We'll settle for $2 now.
50 cents sold to the hot friggin' lady in the chat.
Yeah, B Smiley the third. Yes, sir. Didn't Alex shout out BYB at one point? Yeah, I mean, I talked to him in DMs, Alex Stein, and the last couple times I've tried to hit him up to come on the show, he was like, dude, it's just so toxic. Like pretty much what he said in that clip earlier. The Hackverse is just so fucking toxic. I don't want nothing to do with any of those people. That's,
you know what? Respect
that's
for
what
him
he
for
said.
at least admitting it instead of most people. Well, they're kind of like say, "Oh yeah, maybe,"
or
I'll
just
come on."
ignore you or whatever. Yeah,
most people
he
would
answered
ignore
me.
you. Good respect for him for actually having the balls to say no.
But he saw the episode where I came on with Chad, and he fucking loved it, dude. And then he went on Compound Media after that episode happened, where me and Chad had our little knockdown drag out, and then I called in and BS'd with him for a minute. He was like,
he's a nice guy.
Gino said Quadfather on the phone. He was like, "Oh yeah, this is Quadfather on the phone." And Alex instantly already knew who I was, so I thought that was kind of
nice.
cool, man. That was like one of my highlights of my life. Alex Stein knows the Quadfather. I was happy to hear that. He was like, "Oh, the Quadfather! I love the Quadfather." That's exactly what he said.
Nice. I'm in print.
Boom. No, fuck. I like Alex Stein. I've liked him since he was doing the
he's a good guy. He's a
Conspiracy
good dude.
Castle shit, dude. I watched him before he was anything. The first time I ever seen him around like the Hackverse, he went to Compound Media. He was in New York City for something. It was long before Chrissy's wedding. It was like years before that. The first time he ever came in there, Kevin Brennan actually had him come in. And nobody knew anything about Alex Stein. But I knew exactly who he was because he went to the city council in Portland. And it's
all right. Yeah, that was funny. I remember that.
So I already knew what he was and what he was doing, trolling the city councils during
that was
the
funny
pandemic.
too, because that was before they were kind of hip to him. So
right. Now they all know who he is, and
blindsided
it's
by him.
boring.
Yeah.
But back then it was fucking hilarious.
It's a great bit. It's that now they see it coming a mile away. They all know who he is now.
And now he usually does it in
his picture is hung up
wall
at
there.
every single like town committee, whatever town hall in America. They get a picture with him. Do not let this man in.
Exactly.
He's persona non grata.
Not to kiss my own ass, but that's one of my biggest highlights, honestly.
Yeah, nice. Hey.
Why you mad? 11 watchers, another win for the quad. Yeah, bad night, man. I know that there's 4 other shows going on.
There's only 11 watching us right now.
Well, 15 now, but the number's been bouncing around. It's all good. Why you mad at me? I know you're trying to fuck with me, but guess what? It's I kind of expected this tonight for one main reason.
11.
I saw that Tuki's on. Chad has fucking Bob on. Rob Saul has Stuttering John on. Like every other show is blowing up right now. So bad timing, but hey,
okay.
guess what?
I do 4 shows
up
on Rumble and Twitch right now, right, Quad?
Well,
that's where we get most of our viewers.
Yeah, most of our views come from Rumble.
We're not really
most of our
YouTube.
Most of our fake
se.
viewers come from Rumble. You called it. Another one for the quad. I ain't mad, man. I'm just gonna say this: we do 4 shows a week. If I stared at the view count every show, it would probably drive me insane.
It wouldn't be 10. It would have been 10 viewers if it wasn't for you. So thank you for being here and being part of this.
Boom! No, you sound like Rob Saul.
Cope.
Yeah, don't do that again. That's a bad look. That's a Rob Saul take.
Guys, we're doing good.
What are you talking? Oh, I see. You're one of those people that just lives in your basement and makes fun of people on podcasts. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing, guys.
You're obsessed with us.
Yeah. You're a nameless, faceless nobody. Yeah.
Listen, why don't you go and do something positive with your life? Okay?
I like it. Tukey stinks now. I mean, I still like Bedabbler and those guys. I don't know.
I like Bedabbler. I've always liked him.
I'm still a fan. I'm still a fan, man. I think, yeah, you know, when something new comes out and it's like a flash in the pan kind of shit, I do think everybody that's really good at something, like the Tukey bit. I mean, when the Tukey thing came out, everybody wanted him on, and it was amazing. And even MLC had him on, Melton had him on, everybody's had him on because it was a flash.
You know what I liked?
But I don't see him going anywhere now. Huh?
I liked when Cardiff did the SJ puppet, which was before. I'm pretty sure that was before Tukey. And the reason I like 2 reasons I liked it. Number one, it was a commentary on the shitty people in the Dabbleverse. The way he was like, it was like he was like a dabbler that was just very lazy, very derivative, but also the dedication to the bit. And this goes for Tukey too, knowing that Cardiff had to have been so uncomfortable, hunched down, like doing a puppet bit like that. That's got to be very uncomfortable. So I was just like, you know what, respect for him. Whatever people want to think of that bit, it's like that's hard to pull off, a fucking puppet. You're doing puppeteer shit.
Yeah, puppeteer.
That's like 2 jobs at once. That's hard.
Yeah, I would have to disagree with Stancil 100% on that, because Stancil and Ski Mask are always saying like, "Oh, that's like the laziest form."
No, it's not.
A laziest form in comedy. Oh,
You
look
could
at me!
argue
I can do a puppet.
could-
I'm a puppet. I'm a
Yeah.
guy. I'm a puppet guy. Blah, blah,
You
blah.
could
Just
argue
like,
that it's corny or it's hack or it's yeah, you could maybe argue that it's corny or it's hack, but you can't really say it's lazy. It's a fucking ton more work.
Right. To me, it's the people he's covering. I don't know if you mean that in a good or a bad way, Ali Drew. I'll assume since you're here watching this show that you're saying that you don't like the stuff he covers, which is the Satellite Guy and Boss Man and Captain Alex and all that shit. But yeah, Rocco does have talent, abso-freaking-lutely, man. He's hilarious. I would say that Rocco's probably the funniest guy in the Dabbleverse, if you ask me.
Yeah, he works hard.
Yeah, okay, so Ali Drew's saying like too much Joey C, but that's a recent development. I think before they started covering the Joey C stuff, and I almost think Joey C kind of pushed himself upon them, because he started calling in. Then I think he started like trying to get heat off of those guys. And then they started paying attention to him. So I think Joey C kind of pushed himself on those guys more than the other way around. But now they do. They absolutely like cover Joey C constantly. Indeed.
Yeah, I have a hard time keeping up with all these fucking characters. So many of them now.
Exactly.
I remember when it was just Stuttering John. He was like the only one.
Before WATP even started covering him? Is that what you're talking about?
No, I mean like it was like one figure, the Dabbleverse. It was all about John.
Oh, right.
Now it's expanded.
Yeah.
There's so many
I'm just
fucking
thinking-
characters, so many villains. Like he's not even the only villain anymore,
You were saying like Mersh was one of the first people to cover Stuttering John, right?
Yeah, probably like the second. I think the absolute
WATP,
nexus. I
and
think that the
then
genesis
Mersh.
of the Dabbleverse was when Artie and Anthony had John on when John was on the fucking Anthony Cumia show, and they
Right.
trolled him to his face. And that was back
Anthony
when
and Artie show.
right? And that's back when John was friends with Artie and Anthony, and he wanted to be on his show. He was offering Anthony like he was going to expunge his record and pardon him when he became a senator from California, which I don't think that a U.S. senator can do that. I would think he would have to be the governor of New York in order to pardon him for a state crime. So that was stupid, but it was a very different time. This was when John was doing. If you look back, he was doing much better. Have a good night, Balls Deep. Balls is a good egg.
All right, next one up, Soder podcast. I'm kind of not surprised because I think like Big J, like I was saying that Big J Okerson and like Louis J Gomez, they're all very aware of the Hackverse, Dabbleverse.
Oh yeah.
I think who said it that Big J Okerson pretty much, and these guys watched the downfall of Kevin Brennan. That's how it's been put, which is kind of a surprise because he's making so much money. Maybe they should have a downfall, and then they could make $250,000 a year. I guarantee they would probably like that. But yeah, so anyway, this is Dan Soder actually keeping up with the Nick Rekieta stuff and the Aaron Imholt shit. It's kind of a surprise to me.
When you hang out with an alcoholic that hasn't gotten clean yet, you go to a bar, they'll be happy.
Mm-hmm.
You're just like, hey, I can take you here. Why don't you have a couple of beers?
Yeah.
And they're like, I love this. And you go, because I know what you like.
Right.
But a guy that's like never had a drink and is like way too Christian, you're kind of like,
Yeah.
I don't even know what you like. You might be into some shit that I have no idea.
There's a guy on YouTube that I kind of like. I don't really know too much about his like what he does because the whole YouTube world is sort of new to me. Really, he's like a lawyer.
Sure.
That gained some following on YouTube because he covered the Kyle Rittenhouse. He would like live stream the Kyle Rittenhouse trial.
Here's what's going on.
Yes.
He'd like break it down like
And he did
ESPN
that,
for
he
law.
did that with the Amber Heard trial too.
Got it.
And then I guess his thing was he would like have a glass of scotch on stream. He'd drink his scotch and like do his stream and talk about legal stuff. But I would imagine prior to this, he was a guy he lived in Minneapolis. He's like fucking, he's got a family, lawyer, upper middle class guy.
Yeah, just goes to work.
And then like got famous on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And then he would have his glass of scotch. And then I just saw a clip. It's like a 45-second long clip. And the first one is him a couple years ago where he's got the drink. He's like, it's not a good choice or a bad choice. It's just a choice. If you can't control it, don't drink. Because I guess it's in response to someone like, hey, you drink a lot.
You have a glass of scotch every case, doing 2 cases a day.
And then it cuts to him, I guess, recently. He's lost 100 pounds. He's like fucking like, I mean, he looks like he's on fentanyl. Oh, he's like completely fucked up. And I guess it's like he got arrested. The police found like a whole ounce of cocaine. His like kids tested positive for cocaine. Him and his wife got arrested.
So this guy got famous.
There was another YouTube couple living with them, and they were all fucking each other.
Dude, I gotta look at this. I gotta look this up. I gotta find this. But that's what.
It's like
Aaron's
it's crazy.
watching this like, say steel toe, say the name, say the name.
Yeah. No, it doesn't matter how bad of a light they put him in. As long as they say his name, he'll take it as like a credit. Yeah, they said Aaron. They said Aaron Imholt. I'm famous. He loves.
And they
every
gave
time
him nothing.
Alex
I
says
love
his
it.
name. It is kind of weird though that the entire conversation led off with like a really religious person that's like a hard drinker all on the weekends, and like it is kind of weird that Nick Mullen like crept alcoholic, really religious person, and then started going right into Nick Rekieta's story, which is the actual the background story of Nick Rekieta. So he follows that up with saying like, I don't really know anything about the guy's background, and then he's like, the Kyle Rittenhouse, the Amber Heard. He drinks like he knows everything about him. Yeah, dude. It's him saying that he knows everything about these guys while trying to. It's another one of these like, I'm too big to talk about this shit kind of thing.
Right. Yeah, they all do it. Nobody
It's like-
knows anything. They talk about these people, but I don't know anything about them, and I've never heard of them before. It's like, okay, but you're talking about them.
It's like Chad Zumock. I never heard of this guy.
They're talking about them. That's half the equation.
I never even heard of you. Who are you? Like, dude, you're that guy that does this, and that. It was like, what? Wait. You're full of shit. You watch it all. Just say you do. Why is everyone so scared to say they watch shows? Who cares?
Yeah. I don't have time to do that.
Yeah, I don't. I turn off my. I turn my show off. I end the show, and I don't even look at the internet.
I don't have time to watch these fucking shows either, but when I know something, I admit it.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I don't
sometimes I'll
even
watch
look
these
at the
shows.
internet at all. The second I turn my computer off, dude. And then 2 seconds later, the first thing I do when I wake up is I look at the QE Farms thread, and then I go check all the Clippers and see what they've got going on. And allegedly, I have people sending me all these clips. It's like, no, you go look them up.
Everybody thinks it's so important to be above it all. Nobody's above it all. No one.
They're full of shite.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Fucking YouTube. And like some guy got like, I got 100,000 people watching my stream, and then he just goes casino. I mean, it's like
But that's what happens.
And,
Ghost Casino. Are they talking about Chino Casino? Are they talking about getting felted?
They're talking about the 1995 Martin Scorsese film.
Oh yeah.
Listen to me, you Jew motherfucker.
No, they
You're only out here because of me.
They get beaten and thrown into a shallow pit with baseball bats.
Hey, I'm over here now.
Son of a bitch. Here it is.
Get this through your head, you Jew motherfucker, you.
Like that? Is that what you're talking about?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I do love seeing. I mean, I've seen Nick Mullen in the background of I don't know, like, so he's gotten pinned for being the troublemaker on the Come Down, right? Because Stavros said, like, oh, I had to leave that show. And he kind of did get a bump from leaving Come Down, honestly.
Yeah, he's doing really well now with his stand-up career.
Yeah,
and
we've
he's
talked
funny.
about this
Fuck,
a little
I love
bit.
Stav.
I would disagree with you. I don't think he's really that good.
No?
But Nick Mullen, like
He's doing well, though. He's successful.
And
Sorry, what
I
were you
know
saying?
Nick Mullen hangs out with the troublemakers like the Sam Hydes and stuff. Is that kind of the shit that's held him back a little bit, the Nick Mullen?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like Nick Mullen's doing really well, but he's Nick Mullen's probably a little more controversial, a little more willing to lean into the controversial stuff.
Yeah, it seems like he's just like one step into the not whatever. He's a naughty boy. He's got a naughty phone. All right, let's hear the rest of this.
People that used to make
I'm
music,
ace, dude. I'm fucking
but people that used to make music and would get like that kind of pussy.
Yeah.
Now you see them go like, well, we don't have that anymore. It's
but that's
gone.
the thing.
But
It's not
that- 'cause
even
it went
like
to
the
YouTube.
you're sitting in your house still. It's
They
like you
make-
have a little bit more money, but it's like something about just that exposure. You're like, well, I guess I got to be a drug addict and have a third.
God damn, I'm gonna watch this. I gotta find this guy.
It's fascinating.
Yeah, because you don't know what
you're asking for, Soder. You're gonna have like your DMs full of clips now, and they're never ending for years on end. You're stuck with us now. One of us.
Stuck with us,
One
bitch.
Of us. One of us.
Gooble gobble, gooble gobble.
Well, I guess I'll have to send him a DM now. Hey, Soder, want to be introduced to the Hackverse, buddy? He's from around here. He's a Niner fan too. I know he's friends with the offensive coordinator of the 49ers.
Oh, you've got an in.
No. To Soder? Are you kidding me? His DMs are so full, I doubt he takes any new ones. That's what I'm guessing. He's a little big.
like especially now with internet celebrities like a YouTube thing, you watch them when they're regular and you cheer for them and you go like,
No,
look
not
at this
that
guy.
kind of
This
thing.
guy's doing it, and you don't realize as the years go on, you're like, he's a different person now.
Yeah.
That guy's making like $3 million a year from just sitting in there drinking scotch, being like, I say the guy did kill him.
Yeah.
Prosecute.
No, they all chant. Shane's penis got cut off by a house fan.
But he brought everyone together.
Well, people don't know yet. We're still waiting for the big reveal.
At that house fan.
Yeah.
What a perfect way to end it.
Yeah, actually, I mean, Shane Gillis absolutely did blow all these guys up, right? Blew up. Just hanging out with him has been like a huge bump for everybody.
Oh, sure.
All right. All right. What do we got? We're 10 minutes from 3 hours, and this is a 10-minute clip. If I don't actually talk for 1 second, we could probably get through this really quick.
Play the
and
clip.
You can go
Play
nine,
the
nine.
clip.
Play the clip.
I could go
You can
sleepy
nine.
balls.
Hold on. Wait. I just saw the number go up. Here, we'll do it too. Boom. Everybody hit like on all of these, like I did.
Support Doom. He's a good one.
Yeah, that's my payment to Doom. I gave him a thumbs up. Give me your Venmo so I can send you a money request, Doom. You owe me $5, Doom, for playing your clip that I'm about to play.
That he's gonna play someday.
I mean, we could play like
Play
Aaron
the
Imholt
clip.
with
Play the
we
clip.
could play Aaron
the
Imholt
clip.
talking about that shit, or we could watch Stuttering John talking about Aaron Imholt talking about it. Isn't that better?
Or we could play the clip. Play the
Third
clip.
degree.
Play the clip. Play the clip.
Get on with it. Get on with it.
So this is Aaron Imholt, who I've never really talked about. Weighs in on Baby Fatso losing his second Patreon channel. Now we're going to watch what an idiot this guy is. And I've never commented on him before, so now it's time. You're an idiot.
But Chad Zumock is the redemption story of 2024. Now,
Look, okay, now first let me point out something here. This pussy boy is ball washing Baby Fatso. That's a fact, Jack. He's afraid of him. I'm not afraid of Baby Fat.
I'll say
In
pussy
fact,
boy. Pussy
I
boy.
That must be melting, right? No, that's shit.
Chad, nobody can stomach the Zumock to feel free to come to my house any day you want. When you have a gig in Port Charlotte, feel free to stop by.
Yeah, if you want to smell some cat shit.
Roll up, Baby Fatso. But again,
Well,
I'm watching this and laughing.
That's what I said, though. So apparently, like Stuttering John has talked about before, going to one of Chad's events and meeting him in the parking lot and getting it on. But now it's changed to come to my house and like roll up. Where Chad has said already that he would absolutely, the one place he won't go is to Stuttering John's house because he doesn't want to get fucking arrested or shot. Hello.
It's not even like John's going to give you a drink or anything like that. He's the worst fucking host.
Well, I just mean like he's obviously doesn't want to fight Chad. He's worried about it now because he's taking the one angle that he can take where you can say, yeah, I want to fight you, but you know the guy will never show up to your house because that's dumb. You don't go to someone's house to fight them. That is retarded. Unless they come out and meet you in the street without a gun.
It's still fucking retarded. You look like you have something to prove.
Well, they do. They do have something to prove. They all think they're badasses.
Yeah, and that's gay. That's fucking gay. You're a 50-year-old man. You're going to go fight somebody in a parking lot? Truth. G-Rob spitting out the truth bombs.
Yeah, pussy. Yeah, come on, pussy. That's right.
I'm watching Aaron Imholt kiss Chad's ass after all the
true.
shitty things Chad has said about
True.
him.
True.
What a fucking pussy boy.
John's right.
I mean, I will agree with that that take from John.
Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
Exactly. And the reason I wanted to play this is just because I would think it would be kind of fun if we get Stuttering John versus Aaron now, like all the time. Wouldn't that be amazing?
Yeah.
If they started going after each other like constantly. Yeah, I mean, that's just what Aaron needs in his life, right? Like another person with following.
Another feud for Aaron, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's kind of what he lives on at this point. So, Dabble Rat, $5. Thank you, Dabble Rat. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
the hell out of that. Festivus for the rest of us. Exactly. I have a Kramer on the wall right there next to me just to keep
I know,
me
I've seen it. That's pretty cool.
Keep me inspired for Seinfeld. And
Is
I
that
got
your
Sopranos,
favorite comedian?
I got the portrait with the horse and Tony
I've
Soprano.
seen that too. That is good.
My two that's the only two inspirations I need. Those two shows, the best two shows of all time. What was your question, Adam? I didn't catch it.
I honestly don't remember.
Here, let me rewind it and listen back. So I can... All right, let's play this.
Oh, he's TM Zumock and he's breaking news but this is one criticism I still have of Chad. He still gets a little heavy into the beefs.
I thought you were going to say fat.
Now, look at the ball washing. You big afraid of Chadley? Mr. Steel Toe? Are you scared of Chadley? Are you scared? I'm not scared. The Duke is not scared. The Duke is ready. But look at you ball washing. You fucking Barahawasa. Barahawasa.
I don't want to listen to this whole thing. I don't want to hear fucking.
Amazing.
I'm just curious.
I can't emphasize enough.
I know he talks about the Patreon shit too.
That I did not get his Patreon taken down. This is all. Everybody likes to blame the Duke because the Duke
is
you strike people, pussy. Loser.
Hate to hate.
Because you're a thin-skinned pussy and you do actually strike.
Yeah, you have stricken.
He's always been a grifter. That's all he is a grifter. He's a loser.
John
True.
loves his buzzwords.
He's a criminal.
Ball washer,
True.
grifter. He copies everyone's language.
Well, I'm sure he's got the sticky notes on his computer to remind him of those 5 key words, right?
Call him a grifter. Call him a pedo. Say that they're a loser. Say that they have no talent. It's the same 5 fucking insults.
Exactly. You got it.
He needs to come up with some crutches of his own.
Hey, was that a shot at me?
Figurative. I didn't say wheelchair.
Crutches.
Notice I didn't say wheelchair.
It just felt like you were getting awful close there, Adam. Like you're trying to take shots at me, man.
He's a 2-time criminal, true, but he's a grifter. And this idiot is too stupid to understand it.
And then Chad got another Patreon, or he didn't get another Patreon. He had another Patreon. He'd had it for 5 years, and it was still up. And now he believes that John got that Patreon taken down as well. This was a tweet from this morning.
He doesn't believe it, you idiot. He's using this. Are you that fucking stupid? He knows I didn't do it. I would admit it if I did it. I'd be happy to say I did it. I mean, after all, he was trashing my kid.
Well, then why? So he didn't do that when the first one got taken down. So I don't understand that. That doesn't make any sense because he could have taken credit for the first one. He absolutely had his name on the first one.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. So, and he didn't take credit for that. So anyway, John, in typical fashion, is an absolute fucking liar, right?
Yep.
There you have
Hands
it there.
on fire.
That's right. All right. I don't even want to watch any more of that crap. I just was curious what he had to say. And I thought it would be interesting if they ended up going for it. Like Steel Toe versus the Stuttering John show. I want to see more of it. Let's do that. All right, man. We did a 3-hour show. I'm kind of surprised.
Did it.
I was thinking we might wrap it up a little earlier tonight, but we ended up doing a full show, buddy.
Marathon. Made it to the finish line.
It wasn't. I enjoyed it.
I just want to say thank you, especially thank you to all the wonderful people in the chat for donating and for giving us all this wonderful feedback. We couldn't do this show if it wasn't for you guys.
That's right. And Doom and So Thorough Joe Burrow and all you guys out there, I will be sending you Venmo requests for $5 for every time I show one of your videos on my program. So keep an eye out for those Venmo requests. You can pay up ASAP as soon as possible. Adam Goldstein, where can people find you?
You can find me in the tunnels, or just kidding. You can find me on Twitter at Goldstein TV or follow me on YouTube. I'm telling you guys, one of these days I'm going to start doing streams of my own. You better look out, Quad, because I'm going to talk so much shit about you.
Why Jew tunnels?
Why did
you throw the
drama.
Jew tunnels in there? You always throw Jew tunnels in there. Why is that? What's your deal? You think you're a real Jew? I don't even think they would accept you in the Jew tunnels.
Sure they would.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I like your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. I made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.